fight.
Right. Oh, here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second Red Gear event. We are Dominic, or Shadow Fury, whichever you prefer, and joined by...
Nagai. I also go as Long. You guys might know me as the Disney player from DC. How are you guys doing?
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. We got a good show for you guys coming up here. So a whole bunch of exhibition matches coming right up, and also a 5v5. Now, I'm actually... Maybe we should... we should actually confirm with Jawa here. Is the 5v5 going to happen before the matches here, the first to sevens?
Okay.
Okay.
Also, that's part of the larger tournament then.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. So yes. Yeah. So there is in fact going a regional tournament between Saskatchewan, Alberta, which is tonight, BC and Seattle, which I guess is next week, and Portland, well, Oregon largely, to basically figure out the champion team of the Northwest area. So tonight, again, it's going to be Saskatchewan versus Alberta, and that will be the first round of that tournament.
Right on. But before we get to that, we have a whole bunch of different exhibition matches to go through. First match we have is MSTRmarco versus H2OHawk. I don't know as much about these players here, but shout out to... Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Oregon.
Oregon, okay, right on.
Yep.
So,
actually,
to repeat
that
for the stream, I believe
Oh, yeah,
Marco is from either Edmonton or BC, and then Hawk is from Oregon.
So Marco from Northwest Canada, Alberta, or BC, you're not 100% sure. H2OHawk is from the Oregon area, I believe from the Salem area. They are part of that community. There's actually been a bit of a community surge in Salem, Oregon, specifically. They are a Smash community, but really started picking up Guilty Gear recently, primarily for the release of Strive, but also been getting into Plus R, and they're actually running a tournament right now, or they would have been running a tournament right now, to double check, but normally they run tournaments Saturdays, but this event's like kind of taking the steam out of that.
Right. All right, we're gonna get going here. You guys see that we have Marco and versus Hawk on screen here. Now, I believe that Hawk is actually playing Potemkin, but you never know. They may have to switch off to ABBA here. Oh, they might have. Okay.
They used to play Potemkin though. I've played them a few times. They played Chip and Potemkin, primarily Potemkin though. But if there's an ABBA, I can see that. I mean, it's a similar weight of character. It's a bit lighter, obviously, but still heavyweight character that's dependent on good reads. Though, admittedly, ABBA also gets Mahara mode and just gets to cheat the game out.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a broad similarity there.
Yeah, that's right. It's a very low, high risk, high reward type of character. Starts off the match, starts off the round in the match as basically the weakest character in the game. And as the match progresses, if ABBA is able to hit a bunch of different conditions, she can become potentially like the best character in the game. And we confirm here, we can see that Hawk is indeed playing ABBA.
All right.
And Faust with Marco here. Yeah,
Faust, for those not familiar, is the randomness city. Their key thing, throwing out items. Though admittedly, their other key thing is just they have a massive amount of range on their attacks. Yeah, so you're going to see that quite a bit coming through here from Marco. You start out here, and there it is already. The scalpel, their swing, this is the ideal range, nicely done.
Yeah, there you go.
Bit of self-sabotage there, unfortunately, but they are still managing to maintain momentum.
We got Marco now having ABBA in the corner. Good burst there.
Playing the long done, as Faust is wont to do. Seeing though a Hawk forced to use a blood pack, doesn't necessarily want to do that. We're talking about conditions for ABBA, and one of them is that blood pack in the corner, but the one that they want is a command grab. But unfortunately, Faust being Faust, not letting that happen.
We're seeing a lot of bombs on Faust's end here too. Playing the RNG game. RNG God's in his favor at the moment.
And again, Marco with the pressure, full scalpel, no self-sabotage with items now. Nice knock into the corner, bomb pressure, and off on the range!
It's okay. Wake up throw though. Got the corner still. Got the dustpan. Whoa, that's oh, actually no, that wasn't a mistake. He wanted to kill.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely intentional. The way that Moho mode works, if you knock Abba down 3 times, they go into a stun and you can IK them. But that didn't quite work timing-wise, and now Marco's gotta be careful there. They are running out of health. Oh. Okay. So with that...
Wow.
Yeah. So pointing... Or,
a lot of different...
Organs pointing out that it was misinput there on the IK, but... Still? Okay. And Marco takes it, despite a 1 pixel HP thanks to IK.
That was a really good round for Marco, though. The orange... Man, this guy needs to play some gacha. I need him to roll for me for gacha. This guy's got some meteors going, all the bombs, you know, no bad items there. So that was, like, not to take anything away from Hawk there, because Hawk did transition to a Moroho quite well. But the item pressure, man, and the long range from Marco was too much.
Yeah, it's that far slash. The spinning top scalpel move that Marco was using, their far slash, is just amazing for that sort of thing. And again, another scalpel hit. Beautiful burst, though. That is where you want to use the burst against Faust. And... Ooh. Yes. Meteor. No meteor. Well, blocked meteor at any rate. Still, 1 knockdown comes down.
Stare down.
2 knockdowns. Need 1 more.
Are we gonna see IK?
Oof, it's looking iffy.
Here we go. This is it. Oh no, opts to not knock him down.
There's the knockdown. Where's the IK? No IK, goes for the hit instead.
No need actually. When you're that low, you just gotta take the hit.
One thing I'm surprised by is that we're not seeing a Hawk use a lot of Gokumura, the super version.
Right, you not noticed that. Do you think it's because Hawk's not able to get the meter for it?
It's something to look at. Like keep an eye on that meter. Once it goes red, and they're in Moho mode, they really are. Most Abbas will go to Gohomora just to preserve that if they're getting low on the Mohora bar. Absolutely. I mean, it's that or you die.
Incoming meteors. These items. Oh, good burst.
Oh, and that's it. That is another round. 2 rounds to Marco.
All right, we're gonna have to see some adjustments. These matches go by really quick though. It's exactly like, oh man, commentating it in itself is like very tough, but like, you know, it's to be able to adjust on the fly as a player. Like it's definitely a skill that is tough to do with these matches going by so quick.
Well, I'm expecting we're going to see a little bit more. I kind of want to see a little more pressure coming out from Hawk, because honestly, it just feels like they are completely in the back foot. Like they're letting Marco take advantage, like use the range.
That's right.
Oh, and unfortunately, that range is an important thing. So they do avoid the knockdown thanks to the burst.
There we go.
And now there's the pressure. That's what I was looking for.
All right, keep him in the corner. That's the first knockdown. 2 more knockdowns, and we're in IK City here.
Well, that's assuming they do get it. Unfortunately, Hawk burning a force break does kill their tension gain. Oh, predictive? Not quite. I think they might still go for it.
Yeah.
I think they did, but they might still get a... Oh, no. There's the tech. Right. There's the knockdown. There's the IK. Oh!
But missed it again? Oh, maybe thought he could maybe kill with just normal attacks.
Maybe.
Meteor, though. I mean, when you get the meteor out with that low health, it's like a checkmate situation almost.
I mean, you can fall defensive, but yeah, it is definitely not a situation you want to be in. And Hawk once again getting nailed by the... Oh, not going for the hand.
Manual activation to Moroha. Okay, we're going to see more pressure.
Yeah, it's the bomb bag situation off of the grab is interesting choice, but more importantly, again, this is what I want to see from Hawk. Going for a Moroha mode early and quickly. They do have 3 options to go in and out. First to avoid knockdown. Ooh, but still a knockdown. Had avoided knockdown. That's what they wanted. But this is where they got to go more. Oh, not go. Really?
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't have the Goku Moroha mode stuff like that.
That could be it. I mean, it's something that you generally see Abba players go for, but I don't know how obvious it is as the thing to do, but high-level Abba players will always go for Gokumura as their option. It's every time, because you just get an extra Mohora bar meter, and you end up being able to go twice as fast on top of what Mohora mode gives you.
Yeah, the added plus frames on your moves, the added like properties, like you're basically sped up. It's like
Yeah, I think your life gain goes down faster, but or life drain rather goes down faster, but it's worth it.
oh, absolutely.
Like it is an all or nothing thing, but you're playing ABBA. You are playing the all or nothing character.
Yeah, if you're not doing that as ABBA, yeah, if you're not going all in, then maybe yeah, it's not maybe it's not the optimal way of playing. But what I want to see from Hawk here is maybe more activation for Goku Mohoro mode or just regular Mohoro mode.
Well,
whenever they get the chance.
Yeah, they've been doing the regular thing, which is nice.
Yeah, but not to take anything away from Marco here. They've really been just, just playing the neutral game, keeping her out, and keeping the pressure on, basically.
That's what you want to do with Faust.
Absolutely. And you're also getting all these great items. Oh, activation.
There it is. Getting the corner pressure, getting the dust in. Not a bad dust combo. Unfortunately, it does get thrown out of it. That's one knockdown. Items coming in. Dish Pan for another knockdown. And Goku Mohoro will be perfect right about now, but H2OHawk plays it safe instead, goes to the life gain. That is worth noting. You do gain life back when you switch back out of Mohoro mode.
Correct.
But at the same time, it is iffy, though. Hawk?
Yeah.
Looking for some way to get in here.
Oh, Mini Potemkin.
That's one hit out. Oh, the second is not... Well, I mean, it's... not a knockdown's relevant. That Mini Potemkin, that's got... It's...
Yeah.
Three
combination of
Mini
Potemkin with a bomb. It's yeah.
Nice slide in from ABBA. Little unsure about the... I don't know. Gotta double check if they use the command grab out of that, but it... Still, one knockdown comes in there.
Okay. Oh, saved by the hidden missiles.
That was that meteor, that's the item you gotta really watch out for against Faust. They throw a meteor out there, and you are just... You have to answer it. You either have to throw them to get the invulnerability, or you have to block it.
Alright, so I'm just gonna check Marco's game here. Like he must have hacked his game to modify the RNG levels there, because like the amount of meteors of Mini Potemkins, man, it's like it's too good. I gotta give this guy my gacha account right now.
No
kidding.
Be
pulling right after.
Although, just for the record, though, if that did happen, there would be a desync. Just
yeah, but not.
That was actually...
I'm joking. All things aside, I am joking. Marco.
Oh yeah, no, I just feel like it's worth making clear. It's like no, that can't possibly happen.
No. All right.
Ooh, nice trying to grab. Not quite enough though, and again, Hawk stuck in the corner.
The 2K pressure. Oh, misses the key grab.
Yeah, trying to get off the wake up, but that's... I don't know if that even works. Wake up typically doesn't allow you to grab... Like, if you're trying to grab someone on wake up, that's typically not going to work.
So how the key grab works is that it's at first a throw until like the 8th... It's a throw on 6 frames, and then on the 8th frame it's a hit. So the hit, if it is an OTG, if you time it correctly, you can actually grab and transform. So it's kind of one of those weird things that ABBA has, on top of all the other weird things. Oh,
fair point. But the timing is still really tight for that to make it work. It's not quite
certainly is. Definitely, yeah. And like, of course, with the characters with different wake-up times and stuff to take into account for, definitely very, it can be... This game's hard.
Yeah, this game has a lot of systems interlocking with other systems. Mostly you just gotta learn some basics, and then you figure out the greater details as you go. That's how it works. And there it is, getting the grab into Mohoro mode.
As we talked about, yeah, good. All right, let's see some pressure. Oh, the FB chop.
Tech's out of the knockdown, bursts out of the second knockdown. Still in iffy position though, and the bombs take it. Marco up, I believe, 5 rounds at this point.
All right, we're gonna have to see a change from Hawk here. I believe Hawk can do it. He's shown that he has pressure. Hawk's got pressure in the corner. We just got to see more of that. We've got to see more Mohoro mode activation. We need to see more Goku Mohoro mode. Yeah, this is definitely it feels like a really bad matchup for ABBA too, just because like ABBA, I mean, she starts off as the worst character in the game, right? And then you have to find a way to activate with Faust like just chipping you away with that far S and that 2K and all those other far attacks with the items. ABBA's gonna have a hard time looking for a moment to transform.
But they found one.
There we go,
Looks
right
like
there.
Hawk
Perfect.
starting to get an idea of when Marco's vulnerable. Actually, nice to throw there. As Marco getting a little bit hyper aggressive, Hawk is able to punish that. Unfortunately, again, Morimo does hurt you whenever you attack, so you got to be super careful. There's a meteor, but poison is on, so H2OHawk needs to get that hit in as soon as they can, and they just can't. And unfortunately, they didn't get a whole lot back. They did, but they didn't get a whole lot back from it.
That's true. Okay, here we go.
Okay, one more shot. Oh, thrown out. Avoids the scalpel push.
That scalpel push is MVP.
Or scalpel pull, rather, but yeah.
The fishing pole, man. It's been doing so much work for Marco. And this super is doing so much for Marco. Man, the last super we saw, it was a meteor, 2 bombs, and a poison. And like
that pretty much took the game right there.
Yeah. Alright, start off with the with Pogo. Fishing pole.
Yep, there is Hawk trying to go in for the air approach. Not really finding a whole lot. Unfortunately, Far Slash does hit high enough. It just can't really make that work.
Activation
attack. Okay, there's what they want. Hawk getting some pressure in there. Faust doesn't do the best job when pressured. It's worth noting. Like they really do melt if you can get good mix-up pressure. And finally, we are seeing Hawk manage to pull that out.
6K. Oh, well, that's not 6K. The overhead.
Oh, and Hawk could go more remote if they wanted to. Please do. You're so close.
Oh, saved by the bomb.
As it happens.
Ah!
No, is it? Hawk got it! Fine, on the board, Hawk! Well done! Alright, so we have a match going here. It's still 5-0 in favor of Marco. We can't put that aside, but Hawk might have figured something out.
Yeah, this could be the momentum changer right here.
Yeah, it's not over until it is, and we are... Okay, poison's taken out. It's out, and Hawk... able to tech out. Voids the second knockdown.
Gives him a churro.
There's almost got out of there. Just about punished the fishing pole, but didn't quite manage. One more hit comes in.
Here we go.
Okay.
Grab in the corner. This is really good for Hawk right now. Tries to get out with the FP chop.
Actually, it doesn't get them out of there, but it does relieve some of the pressure. And there is...
takes it with an Abare 2P there.
That's what you need sometimes.
All right.
Still, though, Hawk does at least have some momentum going their way. They have an idea. They're not getting blown up. They're actually able to fight this map. It's just... This is it. This is the last round they've got going for them.
Man, Guilty Gear goes by so quick. But, Hawk has shown in that last match that... they're not out of the woods. That they can fight with their back against the corner. So, it is a big hill to climb, but I believe.
Projectile. I gotta point out though, gotta give Hawk props for they've been really getting a lot of throws on Marco as Marco's been approaching. Been really calling Marco out on those hyper aggressive approaches. So that's been a helpful point of getting back in and.
Meteor. There you go.
Save. Meteor didn't quite save them. They were blocking reasonably well. Unfortunately, no burst. There's the first knockdown coming in. Oh, we got that. A couple bombs. Dishpan. Bomb off the fishing pole saves them. They were already out of that mode to begin with, so it wasn't as big of a threat.
Realized that the RNG to just top it off.
Oof. Not a bad idea. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Not a bad idea.
A little early. It was not a bad idea in principle, but the timing was off, unfortunately. Dashing right into 2 Robokais.
Okay, we got a burst on deck for Hawk here, though.
Well, if they get fishing pole, that'll be absolutely invaluable.
Here we go, punish.
Trying to go for it. Feels like Hawk... I'm getting the impression that Hawk is just a little scared of when they can go in on Faust, which is understandable. I mean, I have had to deal with that myself, so I totally get it. But Faust is honestly a lot more vulnerable than they look. Their main strength is their range. Their main strength is especially things like fishing pole. But once you get through that and get close to them, there's not a whole lot they can do.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, and that was 7.
No, that's 7 there. Hey.
But,
okay. Yeah.
So we're getting the one more.
Just
all right,
players not counting. So
all right. Yeah. So
let's see if Marco can get it. Yeah, Marco gets 7-0, but Hawk going for the run back off schedule.
It's okay. We'll give it to him.
Well, let's see if we can pull it out.
But
So,
you're right.
Anyways, in the meantime, how about we just get the scorecard up for the next match here?
Oh, okay,
So-
let's do that. So let's have him duke it out in the backgrounds, and we'll look at the next matches here. So next match we have IscaSK versus Wedge. Now Iska, I believe, is one of the stronger players coming out of Saskatchewan. Him and Hardy Snicker, I think, kind of spearhead the Guilty Gear AC Plus scene there. I'm not too familiar with Wedge, so Shadowfear, if you want to chime in on this player.
So
here.
Wedge is actually one of my regular practice partners, and they play a mean justice. Like, and I mean mean in every sense of the word, except maybe average. Their justice is above average, but they're in every other sense of the word mean. It's a mean justice, and that. Although against Anji as well, another match that they have plenty of practice with. So I think this is gonna be interesting to watch. But
what do you think? Yeah. So I was gonna say, how do you think this match is gonna play out with Justice as like a kind of a long range character, and Anji just kind of wants to get in and has those guard points?
Well, I think the guard points are going to make a huge difference. Wedge loves using nukes as a way of maintaining space control, and Anji's guard points, I mean, I think there's only one per attack, so it will be a bit tricky. There are setups that Wedge likes to do that would counter that.
Absolutely,
But I expect we're going to see Iska trying to go for guard point shenanigans to get in, and Wedge using nukes to push them out until it stops being a thing they can do.
You know, there's nukes have an interesting interaction with a lot of different projectiles and
You mean they
I guess
swallow them up?
Yeah. So I'm actually going to be. I wonder how this match is going to play out. Like, I don't think I've ever seen actually Anji versus Justice. So let's see how. Like, it'd be interesting to see if the nukes actually like bypass the guard points, or well, there's always one hit from the nuke as it hits you or touches you, I guess, and then you can activate it, I believe. So that might count as 2 hits. So we'll see how that plays out in this match here.
I think the way it works is that when either it gets hit or you detonate it, because each one gets detonated on negative edge on release a button. So what Wedge can do is time the release of one of the buttons for the nuke when the other one gets hit by the guard point.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You have multiple nukes coming out, man. All right. Looks like we're just gonna get started here. Both of them are in the lobby at the moment, so we'll go ahead and see this match play out.
Right. Well, Wedge, I gotta say, I'm gonna be a bit biased. I'm gonna try to avoid commentary bias, but just bear that in mind. I do know Wedge.
Okay. Well, I know Iska, so I'll be rooting for my Iska now.
Okay, there we go. Cool.
But we have one per one, actually. So we got the bias is balanced.
I mean, that's one way of handling it.
Yeah, that's right. Or we could just be unbiased, I suppose. All right, so we got Wedge playing Justice on the left side, and we have Iska playing Anji on the right side, sporting the pink Anji color. All right,
Round start, and already Iska getting their way in, and that's kind of what I was expecting, as it was with Anji with the guard point shenanigans. Wedge posting in some Michael Blade in there to provide some space control, but in the air combos instead, because why not? Unfortunate burst indeed.
We're seeing a lot of neutral butterflies from Iska here, actually. Oh, here's the nuke pressure we're talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. And Anji getting through this is going to be very challenging. Just because of his size primarily. Does manage to get in from the air, but that's what Wedge always does. When you start getting through the nuke pressure, they will throw you as soon as they get the chance.
And there we saw just the guard point shenanigans right there, just to get the nuke pressure.
As expected, although there's only one nuke out, so it's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
Full screen Michael Blade doesn't quite get through thanks to the block, but that still finishes off.
Now, one interesting thing to note for Anji is that Anji's got a special kind of super jump that travels at a kind of like a weirder, unique angle that most characters don't have. So we might be able to see a little bit of that to kind of avoid some nukes.
It can help, but you got to be careful because there is still one of the nukes does go up at the right angle for that.
That's exactly the perfect angle for that super jump too. It seems. All right, butterfly pressure.
Well, that is allowing for a bit of entry, but it's not enough. Wedge still managing to completely maintain control over this. Backdash, getting hit, getting punished out of it. Butterfly forcing the jump, but Wedge able to take advantage of that. Isca still holding on. Ooh, guess the second hit, the Butterfly, turning that into a knockdown into the corner combo.
Catching the backdash there too, good.
Michael's blade comes in. Ooh, nice force break. Or sorry, flawless defense coming in there from Isca to hold that off.
This is going to be a knockdown into some sort of pressure. Oh, guard point. That guard point attack surely seems to nullify that particular setup. Like, we saw it twice, actually. But with that, Wedge does take the round, take the match as well.
So one match going over to Wedge. Of course, it is first to 7, and I fully expect Isca to adapt.
Absolutely.
This is just one round, though Wedge is strong. Like, there's no two ways about it. Wedge is a very strong player here.
Yeah,
it's just getting through that nuke pressure. Once you get through the nuke pressure, if you can solve that problem, Justice, they lose a massive option on their side.
Yeah, not as a little bit more defensive options than Faust, like the match we saw before. Justice has like a counter, doesn't activate on frame 1. Justice has a kind of a pseudo DP, and Justice actually also has a meteor kind of reversal too. So even if Isca can get Wedge in the corner, Justice, Wedge does still have options to get out. Here we go, knockdown into butterfly pressure.
Nice blocking there coming out from Wedge. Good RC trying to apply additional pressure from Isca, but not quite enough. Wedge is still able to answer that. Does not get frame trapped, and that lets them get out of the corner.
Really a fan of that
in there. Nuke pressure.
Full screen. This is not where you want Angie to be.
Not in this matchup, no. There's really, other than Butterfly, there's not much they can do, and the Butterfly is just the wrong angle, gets taken up by the nuke.
Oh,
Guard point coming in, canceled by Michael's blade. Wedge takes it. Another round.
Looking good up until the bullet hell. The bullet hell is definitely a problem.
Yeah, that's the Justice matchup. It looks good until you start playing bullet hell.
Yeah.
Then good freaking luck. Although to be fair, Isca finding a lot off of that one guard point attack. Another Butterfly comes in there, burst to hold them out, and the nuke setup once again back into bullet hell.
Oh, this is not good.
Now,
okay, what can you do? What can we do? Can we guard point through it? Oh,
it's tough because the problem is the two.
Oh, there's
the two straight nukes really make guard point a problem.
That high one is a problem too. You can't super jump out of there.
No.
Oh, no. Oh,
timed it. Got the perfect time to escape to die. Thanks to a well-placed 5S.
And that's 2 for Wedge at the
or
moment.
5H rather.
Now, I wonder if we're going to see any unblockable setups coming from Isca. I saw he did one. So when you saw his combo end with that kind of air grab, the on, where he hops up and like kind of puts a fan on top of you, you flip. Sometimes you lose the corner and you get like a mid-screen setup. But with that mid-screen setup, you're able to do like a force break force break butterfly into an unblockable.
I want to just share something notable. I played Anji at first when switching from Exert to this game, and against a big character like Faust or Justice, often there are routes where you can go from on into a second on to actually reclaim the corner.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're being told by the TO. I don't think you were on stream, so yeah, just to relay that. Oh, you did?
Oh, okay. All right.
Sometimes good. I'm not Thank you, Jawa.
Thanks, Jawa. All right. So, already pressing the pressure right here, and set up into full screen bullet hell.
Although nicely done by Isca, pulling around the side.
Showing
just as long as they stay less than a character length away. But there's the escape. Wedge again setting up the nuke pressure. Although nice air control by Luke.
Oh, there we go. Using the JD to keep him in the corner.
Works pretty well, but unfortunately Isca's still managing to get lower on HP. Or rather, Wedge still managing to get the HP advantage.
Ooh, we got the corner, but Wedge has a lot of defensive options on deck. Burst and also meter, but out of the corner now, of course.
And with that, Isca is looking to get back in here. A couple good combos could make it work, but that's not going to happen this round. Wedge, still, this is, what, round 4? They're just going ham. Ooh. Sorry, round 3, my bad. Still, round 3, and they are going ham.
Okay.
As yet, IscaSK has yet to take a round, so I'm sure they're feeling really frustrated by that fact.
I believe in IscaSK.
Do you believe in a thing called IscaSK?
I believe in a thing called IscaSK, yes. But this full screen shenanigans, this full screen justice play is really strong. It's really hard to deal with. Butterfly is not helping him as much in neutral. Right?
No, because the nukes really get in the way of that. I'm surprised we aren't seeing a whole lot of FB butterflies.
Yeah. Do you think, well, maybe in neutral, FB butterfly just gets totally, like, you know, you spend 25. Oh, we're being told it's got infinite durability.
That's what I mean. So it's like, just do it.
Just try it out. See if it works.
I mean, okay, you got to make sure you got to be close enough that it's not going to get hit by the nukes. But if you're getting, as an Oki setup, I think it'd be really useful. It's a really useful tool as an Oki setup.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, if it has infinite durability, it would just go through all the nukes, wouldn't it?
Would it? I thought it would just hit the first nuke and then go into full deploy butterfly mode and drop down right there.
Maybe we'll see IscaSK do it. Come on,
I'd like to.
Let's see it.
Settle a bet, since not going to play Hunch.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, so yeah, that's absolutely the tool to use. My speculation is on point. Yeah.
All right, butterfly pressure. Getting hit by the mid. Oh, Michael's placed it. Set full screen, and this is a problem.
No, the non-super version isn't full screen. Only the super version is. I mean, it's still a long attack. It's halfway across the screen, but it's not quite so strong.
Yeah. Put some full screen. Oh, but here we go. We have combos going in. All right. Oh, there we go.
There's the full screen, and there's the butterfly as needed. Actually, Wedge all the way down to nothing.
All right, let's.
IscaSK's on. IscaSK's at just the point they can take a round.
Well, this is the perfect distance for nuke setups too.
Unfortunately for IscaSK, they're so close to getting back in this.
Okay, yeah,
so close to getting on the board. There's the butterfly. Misses completely thanks to the jump. Wedge on top of that.
Oh no.
And takes the comeback. Oh, 1 pixel HP for like half the round.
That is so heartbreaking. But good job, Wedge.
Don't tilt, IscaSK. This is not the time to tilt.
You know what? The momentous shift was when we saw that red butterfly. I think we need to see more of them.
Well, that's what we've been saying. That's exactly what we've been saying. Throw the red butterfly and win.
Yeah, no, the nukes. That nuke's definitely
the nukes are super intimidating, and it's something that you just have to figure out, especially if you do have some projectile option that gets through it. Because not all projectiles do hit them. Like, for instance, Milia's Secret Garden goes right through, which is a great tool for dealing with Justice as Milia, for instance. And the same thing with the FB Butterfly off of Anji is a great tool for dealing with that because it just goes through. Ooh.
Yeah, it seems that the worst or less favorable matchups for Justice seem to be the ones where you're able to do something like that, like the FB, something full screen so that to contest basically the nukes. But here we go.
And there is...
It's a knockdown. Butterfly
pressure. Knockdown. There's Michael play, but it's not enough. Good block off there by Luke. Keeps the butterfly in play and takes the round. I should say by IscaSK, because there's another player called Luke who's also Canadian. Although they play Anji. They play Axel, they don't play Anji.
Alright, gets full screen, sets up some full screen nukes.
And those full screen nukes get completely bypassed. Wedge holding off and detonating them and allowing IscaSK to pull through, though again, nuke setups once again are in. IscaSK trying it with the main butterfly. Not the force break. The force break is the one that counts. Clearly very reluctant to use it, though. They clearly want to use the Fujin force break follow-up. That has been their main use of meter this game.
Right. Oh, burst right in at full screen there.
That's baited out. IscaSK, however, still in this potentially. Very potentially, but it's...
Yeah.
They're not out, is the important thing. Imperial Ray takes them out. No force break. Sorry, no faultless defense coming out of them, and that puts Wedge up 4 rounds.
That's a tough situation to fight out of. Like fighting off your back from that, where Justice has like full screen, has a burst, and full meter. Even if you get in,
I know all too well.
Yeah, 3 times you gotta like bait him 3 times, and and each time he successfully takes you to full screen, you have to deal with that nuke pressure. Oof, it's tough. But we're gonna see a character switch from IscaSK to Testament. I think I like this. Testament, like I mentioned before, he does Java.
Okay.
I think this is a great change because Justice's matches are very polarizing. Either it's like 7-3 or like on one end or the other. If you play a character that has a way to deal with Justice at full screen, such as in this case, EX Beast, or if you're Dizzy, Far Ice Spike, or if you're melee Secret Garden, like the matchup is just like much in the other character's favor that's fighting Justice. So I like the switch a lot.
I mean, I like the switch more because if it's IscaSK's main, then they're gonna have a much easier time knowing how to approach this.
That's
because
true.
It's pretty clear with Anji they didn't quite know all the options they had available to them.
I like the color coordination here.
Is this a color match? Is that what we're witnessing right now? A cross-character color match.
Alright, air combo into a knockdown. Nuke pressure. Overhead.
Oof.
Puts him full screen.
Alright, good counter there.
That's another
beautiful counter, actually.
Excellent.
Makes that poison count. Another EX Beast off the combo. All the while the poison goes on. Michael Blade, however, takes it. And yes, that is Michael Blade. It's kind of weird, actually. It's Michael Blade and Michael Sword for the non-super version, not possessive. It's just the name Sword. Yeah, that's how it is.
Oh wow, he's got these combos on deck.
Oh yeah, no, this is obvious. They are a Testament main. if Jawa hadn't mentioned it,
was IscaSK like was he sandbagging?
Okay, but they're clearly strong with Testament. They have the net combos.
Absolutely. Oh, IscaSK has been just flexing on his character, Matt. Character ability to play different characters here. It seems, showing that he can play Angie and also very solid Testament.
Well, that Testament is the one I'm looking for here. Dropped in the tree. Ooh, not quite getting hit out, but still, it is been taken out though. Wedge spotting it. Counter just mistimed a little bit early.
I like that wake up throw, OS. You got the 4H instead. Perfect. Well, pressure. Very oppressive.
That works well enough. Setting up another EX Beast. Almost getting to the combo. There it is. There's the combo they want. Drop another net. Top side. And
got
not quite enough for the kill. But
Master of Puppet setup, though. So
very nice Master of Puppet setup.
Uh-oh. This is not looking good for Wedge.
Nope, but
slowly his
there it is.
Even with a burst, with your life ticking away at that, it's tough to deal with.
It really is. So now we have IscaSK on the board.
All right, IscaSK. Oh man, he plays Testament. He wants to go into this match with Angie. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh man,
maybe they just wanted to show off what they could do, or just at least have.
And he definitely showed off that he played a very competent Angie. It's just, I think, definitely also showed that this matchup is rough for Angie.
Or at the very least, if you don't have the matchup knowledge of what to use for the butterfly approach, for the long range approach.
Correct.
Because Testament, like you said before, has much more obvious tools.
That is right.
And that is working out. Wedge, again, like mentioned before, nukes, as we've seen throughout this entire round, nukes are their main tool. And IscaSK has been finding ways to get through that now. Granted, Wedge, it's not their only tool, so they are still in the match, and they're adapting quite nicely too. Throwing out nuke here and there rather than going for full pressure because they know EX Beast is going to take them out. And nice dash too.
Yeah, showing. I think that's the first time you've seen the dash this entire set. It is.
That is the first time I've seen the fourth break dash, but it's the first time that Wedge has really needed to use it. Because against Testament, you have to reposition quite frequently in order to avoid the beasts.
All right. Not the first time you've seen round start. Is that Michael's Blade? Yeah.
Yes, that was a Michael Blade. Or Michael Sword. Michael Blade is the super.
Right, no possessor. That's weird.
I know, it just is. That's just how it is.
All right, full screen nukes here.
blame Dice
Welcome to
here,
early
though.
2000 anime games.
That's right.
Alright, so, back to the match though. Wedge absolutely adapting quite nicely. Throwing back in the pressure.
Oh.
Ooh, doesn't quite trigger the counter.
But he looked really cool trying.
Look, amazing trying. There's the proc. Alright, got it that time. Unfortunately, not quite enough. Wedge able to reposition away from that. There's the Imperial Ray to take
That was
another round. That's match 5? Or match 6. 5th for Wedge.
that finished their checkmate situation. Grab, you can't burst the grab, and then he canceled. He didn't cancel. He just did an overdrive right away. So there's no way that IscaSK could have gotten away from that, even if he had the burster. So that's really smart on Wedge's part there.
Yeah, it's one of the hard things about dealing with Justice if they have meters. That Imperial Ray deals buckets of damage close up. I don't know if it's enough to just outright kill, but when you're at the stage of the game where you can use it, basically is if you're at their head. If you're farther away, it deals very little damage. But of course, that's Wedge throwing in a grab combo and then following up Imperial Rays. Pretty much a kill.
Absolutely.
And then though, IscaSK managing to retake map control. Throwing the trap there, gets taken by the nuke though, and once again opening that up. Completely opens Wedge up to another full combo. No Master Puppets this time.
Dropped it. I think it's a little bit too high for Master Puppets.
I think it was. Cover Nightmare Circular, finding nothing. Wedge beautifully blocking that. Yeah, Wedge could totally go for that. Actually, Wedge could go for whatever the heck they want to, but there's the Michael Blade.
Oh, Michael Blade. Full screen punish on the EX piece. Or maybe not a punish, you just kind of call it out.
Oh, it's a punish. Wedge can do that on it's fast enough that it can be done on a reaction and just punish anything you try to do.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay, it's a +4. It's +4, but it is still fast enough that you can just throw it out there.
Alright.
You've got to be careful when
Oh,
you're
that air
going
grab.
against it. Nice air grab. Counter over comes in there, gets the poison. IscaSK trying to find the setup on that, cancels the dash completely.
Wedge really trying to get a hit in to negate that poison.
They got their hit though, but at the cost of most of their HP. Still ahead though, IscaSK managing to get throw, nicely done, getting in there. They're still ahead on life. There's
Overhead.
Yeah, God, that overhead's so sneaky.
Unreactable. The 18 frame startup overhead. You can't block that.
You can technically block it, but it's a weird animation. Like, identifying the animation is the hard part.
Yeah, exactly. With all the EXPs going.
Yeah. That makes sense, I guess, but at any rate, coming in here still. Oof.
Oh, the dust.
Nice dust coming out there from Wedge.
Long range overhead.
Yeah, so that is the one thing. Justice has such a safe dust. So does Testament, though, actually.
It must
Both
be
of them
like
have disjoint hitbox dusts.
They are both gears.
They are, but Dizzy doesn't get that.
That's true, yeah. Alright. Goes for the overhead, but backdash is out of there. Tech grab.
Nicely teched. Down to the wire, too. There's the Michael Blade, and that takes it for Wedge. They are on series point. Thanks to that Michael Blade.
I feel like the switch is going very well for IscaSK, though, in terms of, like, it's the match, it's not, it's a lot closer for sure. I think that the switch is definitely helping him.
I totally agree. Their Testament is clearly practiced. Like, they know exactly what to do. They have, I mean, those I really cannot understate the difficulty of those web combos.
Absolutely. Like, when you see him backdash and do Badlands and it's one hit, then you know this guy knows how to play this character. That's
exactly.
Not easy to do.
No, that's a big knowledge check for a Testament.
Oh, unfortunate burst.
Nicely baited by Wedge. Opening IscaSK up completely. One more good combo like that, and it's over. Set up for the nuke.
Oh,
throw. And that looks to be it. Wedge nailing a perfect on the first round of series point.
All right.
This IscaSK, it's gotta make something happen. Open things up. Getting dusted instead.
That's a knockdown combo.
Oh yeah, yeah. Justice is whack like that.
Oh,
Nice they're coming out there. Gets the beast, gets into the 6P, or yeah, 6P, but it's not quite enough. Fortunately for them, good burst coming out there from Wedge.
The air grab gave him a enhanced tree there, so we see him planted there. So hopefully we'll see it do work. But unfortunately, gets tagged.
Oh, and Wedge takes it. 7-1. Hey, I mean, IscaSK managed to put themselves back on the board thanks to going to Testament. So can't fault them for that. Well done to IscaSK. Commiserations for a well-played match, and well done to Wedge for taking that 7-1. That was hard fought and worked.
Yeah, no, good plays on both players actually. Good decision making, especially with the matchup switch there. Very good. Yeah, very smart plays.
Yeah, I gotta shout out Wedge for just basically going in, realizing against Testament they couldn't spend all day setting up nukes and just went for a nuke here or there while jumping around.
Yeah, avoiding and then doing the force break dash in. The adjustments on both ends definitely smart. But speaking of smart, we got two smart players coming in. McHerpyDerps versus Memokarp. So we saw earlier, we've already seen a little bit of Faust, so we're gonna see a little bit more this time around. And so McHerpyDerps is representing that character, while Memokarp is playing Viken. Now, I'm not too familiar with McHerpyDerps, but I can speak on behalf of Memokarp. This guy, I'm a little bit biased with Memokarp. Both him and I are Epic 7 players. We pull gacha. We like, whenever we post something on Twitter, I like his posts, he likes my posts.
Okay, so you're buddies. Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta root for him, but
okay, I don't want to similar situation, because HerpyDerps, I mean, not as much as Wedge, but HerpyDerps is another player I practice with all the time. And they're the main Faust I play against.
Pride of
Salem, despite the fact that I'm in Vancouver, but whatever, it was a tournament series that seemed fun to join. So, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I know Memokarp is a really solid Xrd Viken player. Like, we're talking, this guy almost made top 32 at Arc Revo. I think he got gate kept by like one of the best Potenkians in the world.
So Fab?
Well, maybe. No, it wasn't Fab. It was one of the other. Was it Fab? I'm gonna say Fab because he's
talk him up. Why not?
yeah, talk him up. I know he hasn't put as much time into this game because of life and school and that sort of thing. So it's going to be really cool to see how he transitions from Xrd to AC Plus or Viken.
Well, clearly they have been putting in some work at least. Although, AC and Xrd and AC Viken are completely different. The key difference is that Xrd Viken uses a counter system like what we're seeing with Testament and Justice recently, and Plus R Viken is basically dead angle attacks for free.
Yes. Oh, how broken is that? Two of these characters have some interesting mechanics.
Well, I mean, Plus R being the game it is, not very, actually, surprisingly. It's good, it's just, it works. It's just not broken.
Every character...
Or at least not relatively.
Yeah. I guess every character is basically a boss character in this game.
Yeah, which is the reason why Justice and Cliff are allowed, because they're literally boss characters.
That's right, yeah.
Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true. They got nerfed from their boss character incarnations. If you played it, I mean, you played AC, right, Nagai?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so you know this. You could not play them. Those two were... I mean, Justice... I get what Cliff had, but Justice had a triple jump, and I think just everything was faster.
Exactly.
It was nuts.
So, here we go. These guys have already started their match.
Nice counter there. Memo finding some room to get in, but Herpy beautifully done. Oh, Memo. Sorry. Memokarp.
My bad.
Anyway, Memokarp, nice mat starter combo. Ooh. Pretty solid. That whole combo is usually 60%, but they got split into two parts.
Saw an instant overhead Yosansen. You still got a burst on deck from Memo.
And we aren't seeing a lot of scalpels though. That's not really how Herpy's been playing this. They have been playing it quite aggressively. Just, throw item, get something going. Unfortunately, that is risky against a Biken when, anytime they block, they are going to get back to you. But Herpy does take the first round, if nothing else.
Yeah, with Biken's mechanic, I imagine we're gonna see a lot more leg throws on Wake Up or on Oki, just to kind of avoid having that block situation.
Probably. And I mean, Faust does have a hit grab throw. Or command throw. So they have a few options at short range. Although I gotta say, that's the second time Herpy's really liking that pole drop.
That's right, yeah, we hadn't seen that very often in the last Faust matchup. 6P, trying to block the meteor there. Grab.
Manage, there's the grab, there's the burst, there's the prediction of the burst! Herpy knows exactly when their opponents are going to burst on them.
That was an interesting situation. I think that would have been a burst bait no matter what. Like if he just let it go or...
No, that would have hit. That would have hit. That's the burst time if you want to avoid getting scalpeled.
Oh no, with the mini Faust there, just covering the ground.
That's true, yeah. That is true. That's a fair point. But if it had been hit, it would have at least been a bit of burst meter back. Absolutely. If nothing else.
Alright, so McHerpyDerps takes the first match. But that was actually pretty too. Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, so with that we are looking at a very aerial Faust.
Yes, yeah. This one is less RNG. Less dealing, modifying the game's RNG. And
less RNG, more rods from God.
Yeah, that's right.
Although, unfortunately, for them getting cornered pretty heavily, this is what I was talking about. Faust does not do well when pressured. They want to be mid-range. And Memokarp knows it. He's taking full advantage of that, too. Ooh. Nice palm strike coming in there. That opens up for the corner hits. But Memo does not let themselves get stuck in the corner at all. Ooh, again! Once again, that's one per round at this point. McHerpyDerps full drops.
Seeing a lot of just neutral Tatami from Memo. And Memo takes it right there. One round.
Put themselves on the board. At least for a round. Although, beautiful Tatami pressure into the corner. Getting scalped, though, does have the burst. Punches that out, does not get stopped. Or baited out, rather. Herpy able to escape out of the corner. Goes for another strike, and that's the palm strike after the fishing pole. There's the knockdown.
Place the bomb.
Ooh.
Two bombs.
Oh, does not work for them, though. Herpy getting hit by their own bomb, and that's opening them up. Memokarp so close to being able to take that. Drop the combo, unfortunately, and that leaves Herpy able to get back into this round. Door. Fishing pole gets blocked. And, jumping
jump
slash.
Jump heavy slash. Yeah, that move
jump
is
heavy
really
slash
good.
right out of nowhere. So Herpy maintaining pressure.
JD to knock down and not test. A little bit too high on the going my way. And unfortunately, he's paying for it right now. Oh, he's got 18 combo.
Oh. Could you explain them in more detail for the audience?
Oh, for the AC combos? Well, FRC combos, I'm used to seeing Memo do Xer types combos with like no FRCs and that sort of thing. So when I see AC type combos, he does a side switch, and unfortunately he did drop it, but he went for the 6P. Usually what you see after the 6P is like the fan anti-air, and that knocks him down. So I should probably give Memo a lot more credit. And I'm sure Memo has labbed this game, but this is actually the first time I've seen Memo play. So I'm like kind of analyzing his play for AC. So like I'm really used to seeing him play Xer. So
right, yeah, I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
Alberta's in the chat right now supporting their player Memo with lots of kind words of advice.
Oh no.
Yeah. General rule of thumb: don't read the tournament chat. Actually, it's not so bad here. I've seen much worse, but still, in this case, it's just friendly banter. But it's good. Ooh, another fishing pole, a little out of range though. And Memo with the Tatami mats, opening Opening up, HerpyDerps once again.
Try to FD chop to get out of there, but you're only striking vulnerable from the legs basically.
Yeah, it's not really the best option there when you have so many high options that as Baiken does.
Incoming meteor, but the side switch. Now, one way to deal with the meteor is actually to just get to the other side, because the meteor has it's going to be angled downwards to where.
True.
To where your original orientation was. So
but it's a little random. You're less likely to get hit by it, but you're not. It's not impossible. It's still like blocking or throwing is the best option.
Exactly. Yeah. You're still vulnerable, but it's still one way to deal with it. Not the 100% way. We saw some good RNG on Faust or on HerpyDerp there with the mini Faust or mini Potemkin.
Yeah, mini Faust as well doesn't manage to do much. I mean, it does force Memo into the air. But Memo being super conscious of the spacing, trying to avoid fishing pole by any means necessary. Bomb comes out, HerpyDerps blocks it out, and opens things up. Does not manage to get through the block, though. It also keeps Memo in tough position as far as counterattacks.
Good to Tommy.
Still Memo. Yeah, good to Tommy opening. Ooh, goes for the poke. Not a super you see a lot out of Faust these days, but that was an Xrd move, if nothing else. Yeah, that I don't see it a whole lot in Plus R, but I did see it all the time in Xrd. The poke special, or the poke super.
The scalpel, the low one, eh? I guess because an Xrd, when you're low, there's a higher chance of it actually working out for you. Because I guess when your Hellfire state, sometimes the Angel can turn into like a hidden devil. But in this game, they don't have that.
Nope.
So that's probably why we don't see it as often.
Well, with that, we are 2-1 in favor of HerpyDerps. Getting a little bit more confidence out of Memokarp, though. I mean, they're definitely applying as much pressure as they can. Bomb comes in there, Memokarp aware of that. Good block, gets a Tatami into a decent combo. Does have the meter if they wanted to turn... they can't quite get enough off that.
A little bit cautious. No. Maybe Memo was a little bit worried about the mini Faust. Gets a counter hit on the swing around move there, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's not nearly enough for Herpy, though. Oh, nice JH there, pushing Memokarp out of the way. Very strong combo there from HerpyDerps. Knocking Memokarp back even. Door gets blocked.
Oh, counter hit on the 5D. A little bit too high. A little bit too high to go my way, but it works out for him still.
It worked. That was a bait. Let's call it that.
Yeah. Very smart play. The HerpyDerps there. All right, and it takes a round.
No, they are still ahead. I mean, Memo has been getting very strong starts. They are aware of the pressure on Faust, and how important that is. They just haven't quite been able to completely keep it on HerpyDerps.
Oh, and
Herpy nailed by their own bomb.
The chop.
Chop comes in, opens things up a little bit. Memokarp able to turn it back around, put the pressure back on Herpy.
Oh, good burst. Went for impossible dust combo, but missed the attack on the way up.
Well, doesn't seem to make... Ooh, Yazansen gets completely whipped, though. Gotta remember, Faust crouches very low.
What an answer to the FD for Door. I wonder if Memo did that on purpose. Just instant airback dash and then Tatami caught the FD Door coming out.
It's a safe option.
Very smart.
Now, the thing else you gotta watch out for with Faust is that door. Because that is a scary door.
Yeah, when Faust is back against the corner and he's got a little bit of meter, there's a good chance that they're gonna try it.
Yep, going for it. Gonna go for the pinwheel.
Yeah,
there's the pinwheel. Full combo coming out there.
The hallmark of a Viking AC plus start play right there.
Absolutely. Talking about RNG though, 3 bombs in a row. Of course, Memo did see that coming, but still, good RNG.
Unfortunately, the RNG has been taken away from Marco earlier. So it's averaging out now. His items aren't.
And that's a hard combo off of the TK Yozansen FRC that takes RRC that takes a negative edge. Oof, big drop.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see Memokarp trying it.
Yeah, no, Memokarp's got fantastic execution, and you know what? I believe he plays on pad too. So doing the TK
Wait, really?
goes on. For Xrd he did for sure. So I remember he's playing off. Oh my god, this
Cool.
guy.
I mean,
I know he needs to take breaks. He's on hit. Oh yeah, XCal.
Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, still impressive. He's got some really solid execution still.
Yeah, I mean TKs I find a bit harder on because I use a hitbox layout on my keyboard. I don't have a hitbox yet. I've been switching from stick to hitbox, and I find TKs on hitbox you have to be a little. They're a little awkward. You have to be pretty practiced in the timing of it. Whereas stick, I find doing TK is almost too easy. Like I don't play stick anymore because I want to be able to do non-TK moves sometimes.
That's right.
But back to the game proper though.
All right, so we got. All right, looks pretty even right now. You got a meter advantage.
Herpy way in the back, and Memo with loads of meter to work with.
Oh, gave him the churro.
Well, another going my way setup on there. Herpy back to Pogo. The grab. Nope, like his grab. Yeah, that's what I mean. If Meteor pops out, just grab him. Although two Meteors are going to be coming in. Not that it matters, but it's there. Already dead. Memokarp's already dead, but still.
Just to add insult to injury. Oh, we went for the command grab. Actually, I like that.
Yeah, ooh, poison stops the fishing pole from doing much. Or no, it wasn't poison. That was just jumping. Still opens things up. Memokarp. He'll get Tommy in there, trying to find the mix-up. Doesn't quite get it. Herpy on the anti-air. Three bombs again.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Memo still has a burst though. So let's see. Oh,
Door comes in. Nice block. Nice counter. Ooh, very nice response to the force break palm.
You're seeing Memo do a lot of 6K on Wake Up or on Oki. I wonder if it's just to OS the chop, and also of course throw immune. Yeah. So it looks like I wonder if if it kind of covering FB chop is like playing into his calculation of what he wants to do on his Wake Up.
Clearly seems a safe option. So yeah. OTG bomb just get in there. Not a whole lot of damage thanks to OTG, but still it's a lot of setup. Memokarp back in the corner. There's the bomb bag.
The life lead though. Oh, this is really hard to fight off of. And the
stun. The stun. It's looking bad. There it is.
He got out of it, but unfortunately he has to block the 6H, which is an overhead. A very high damaging overhead, unfortunately. Takes it for... Or fortunately for HerpyDerps, he took it. Unfortunate for Memo.
Yeah. Still 4-1 for Herpy. Memokarp holding on, though. I mean, this is not a wash. I mean, Memokarp still has the opportunity to get back in this.
Like, I'm watching these matches, and then I look at the score, I'm like, wait. It doesn't feel like Memo is just... Yeah, the score...
The score does not reflect the performance of the players, I can say that much.
There you go. Thank you, Dom.
You're welcome. So yeah, with that, we are looking pretty strong as far as finishing this out. I mean, it is still Herpy ahead. There's at least 3 more rounds. Memo could pull this back.
I wonder what Memo can do to pull it back, though. Like, I mean, obviously, it's pretty back and forth, but what does he need to do to kind of get the edge, you know?
The only thing I can really see is be a bit more mindful of items, and probably also be specifically more mindful of aerial attacks. Because Memo's been relying a lot on 6K for dealing with 6K for dealing with aerial attacks, but they haven't been blocking high. If you look when the attacks come in from above, it's just constantly getting in. Like Kirby's getting a lot of free air hits.
Oh, like that, for instance, hey?
Yeah, and Memo... Yeah. And also just free overhead hits. And Memo has been able to counter that close up by mashing out, but not so well by blocking. Oh, hang on.
Here comes a bomb. A lot of bombs lately. Oh my god, 3 bombs in a row. Alright. Jawa, check the settings of your game, please. Alright, going my way? Okay. So Memo's down a burst. Coin. I think that was supposed to be a TK goes dancing. Oh, Hi,
Have a
going
turn.
away. Okay. Welcome back, Dom.
Anything? Oh, I see Memo's managed to take a round.
Absolutely. Okay, he's got the corner, but the poison saved HerpyDerp there.
Yep, and that.
Got a burst. Oh, gold burst. We're gonna see some item draws. Lots of mini pulse.
one.
And there's two. A lot of
Nice counter to the dash. Although
think all
Herpy
that-
out of meter.
I think all that damage caused by those projectiles was negated by all that chocolate on the ground. But Memo takes it like that, and listening in on the commentary, you know, avoiding those air hits and putting one on the board.
Oh, there you go, and a 2-0 one as well. So now I gotta see whether this momentum shift is actually gonna carry forward because, well,
Memo says in chat, where's Exert? I'm lost. Oh, Memo, I know you play this game. You're showing us some AC plus R combos. You're doing the JHs in the air, the pinwheel. You know. I
yeah,
do
you're,
see
you're
Memo-
playing Viking.
Yeah, that's right.
And also Tatami is Tatami. It always works.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe Memo's been doing a lot of Azami by accident, which is pushing like the slashback buttons. All right, here we go.
Ooh.
6K on Oki to catch the grab.
Oh, nice block out there from the scalpel pull.
Oh, you know, we've
No.
seen that situation happen a few times where Memo goes in for an air hit, but doesn't time it properly, gets thrown.
That is a common situation, honestly.
Hmm.
That is one
See,
of those things
you know-
that you just get. That it's a Guilty Gear thing.
Yeah, quintessential Guilty Gear moment. All right, here we go. AC plus R combo.
There it is. Where's the
All right.
pinwheel? Oh, drop the pinwheel.
Oh no, where's Exert?
Where indeed, but Memokarp bringing it back. Bringing Exert back into plus R.
That's right.
Ooh, again, good spacing on the scalpel. Ooh, nice positioning around it too. Totally avoids it, putting Herpy in the corner. Blocks the mini faust beautifully.
Good
Bomb coming
item.
in. Ooh. Good items, unfortunately not the ideal timing.
Oh, batter's up. Misses.
Memo in the corner.
FB chop.
This one's 6H. Again, Memokarp on that spacing. Just really knows where they need to place themselves against the Faust. And going my way, doesn't even get a chance to come out, though. There's the dust coming in there. Memo techs out of it. Takes some damage, but not enough. And oh, the first time that FB pull does not hit them on the way down.
Oh
But
no!
the bomb does. Nice placement of that bomb.
Oh, I really want him to eat the churro. For the health.
Me too, but it's just not happening. The churro's off the board, and so is
Oh.
Herpy. Yeah, it's
Churro
also true,
gives
yeah.
meter? Oh,
Yeah, churro,
so
chocolate, and donuts all just give meter. They give meter, both don't give health.
So much what I know about this game. I just want to have the chocolate.
Yeah. No.
But one more on the board.
Oh,
for
sorry,
Meta.
donuts heal HP.
Donuts. Okay, so the only thing that heals HP is donuts. Ah, churro is.
Oh no, apparently, no, according to the churro does heal HP.
Oh, churros is like the. Isn't that like the top tier item for food in this game? It's like a mini.
Well, some HP, a lot of attention.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. That makes sense.
Yeah. Because
Churros
HP is
are
all well
delicious.
and good, but churro is huge.
All right. Oh, this is looking like a really tight match.
Xcal, okay, Xcal in chat. There is such thing as respect and plus R. It's forward plus taunt.
All right. Oh, it gets hit by his own bomb. Missed time to JH. Could have got thrown again. Burst in the corner. Watch out for the bomb. FB chop.
That's
Get the donut. All right.
donut got Herpy. Oh, this is
AC plus
if
R combo.
Herpy, it doesn't get if Memo doesn't drop this, it's over. But Memo dropped it.
It's
Picks
okay.
it up again though in the air.
That JH is so strong.
I mean, that's just. I think it's honestly. I mean, granted, you are fighting someone with a sword. Like, you know, it doesn't really get talked about too much, but that is a sharp sword,
Yeah.
and a bunch of other sharp blades that are just hiding in that robe.
Just that combo. It does so much damage. See,
That
oh,
is. Oh yeah, it's like 60% damage.
Yeah, the burst is still on deck for McHerpyDerps.
It is, but of course that's kind of an emergency backup scenario. They don't want to use it, they don't have to.
Everyone's just ignoring the food. Smart, actually. Oh, he tried to... looks like he tried to throw it.
Oh, okay, that was cool. Going my way into the EX Pogo to just completely stuff anti-air attempts. That was well played. McHerpyDerps trying to open things up. It's just throwing this cowbell pulse, desperately trying to get in there. Door could have been a really risky move coming in there from Herpy. Bomb saves the day. 6H going for the Pogo. Doesn't quite manage. Gets the coin out there, though. That opens things up a bit, but not quite enough. Memo has tied up the series, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, now it's now 4-4.
Yep.
3 away from each player to take it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm really impressed by how Memo's managed to turn the momentum around. They're just weaving better. That's really what it seems to be coming down to. Their movement is really responding to Herpy's attacks.
Yeah, definitely ducking and weaving through a lot of those items. Those bombs, though, seems to be a problem for both players. You see some bombs go off screen, both players get exploded on. So
yeah, that's the thing I be careful about.
Yeah, that is unfortunately the nature of Faust. Let's see.
Indeed.
All right, we're going up to the tiebreaker here. The winner of this match, I feel it's very important, for momentum shifts,
Mm-hmm.
A Meteor.
Going to the Meteor does have that opening, but gets, as you were talking about earlier, Nagai, going to the opposite side of the screen, using that to save the day. There's another Herpy Palm coming in. It's looking a bit dangerous. Herpy forced to use their burst.
Oh, using the block from the bomb to do a guard. What was it? Guard cancel.
Yep. Yeah, they may not have the zombie, but they still have lots of options.
Absolutely. Another bomb to disrupt the pressure, but it's too late, unfortunately.
I mean, at this point, it's pretty clear Memo does not respect bombs. Like, they know how to get around them.
They seem to ignoring the bombs and also the food. Well, I think you should really just ignore the food, like, if we're being serious.
Well, I mean, it's handy, but not a bad idea.
I think
if you have the opportunity, go for it. Oh, and Memo getting perfect. Oh, perfect into super.
Smart super, because the burst just came out. I don't think McHerpyDerps could have bursted right out of that with maybe just right before.
I'm not sure. Maybe just right before. They would have had a very short window.
Yeah, he'd have to be mashing it right then and there.
They couldn't have done it. They couldn't have done it once the super was out. That's the thing.
Exactly. Very smart from Memo to do that, though, to lock up the match, like to basically get the checkmate. If they didn't burst before that super's gonna kill.
Yeah. So now it's 5-4 in favor of Memokarp, and they are showing up.
Yeah. Wow. Like, how many did Memo just win? Like 5 games in a row?
4 games. Yeah.
4. Wow. Very impressive.
I mean, okay, it might be 5. If they win this one, it will be.
Oh. Now, what do we want to see from Memo's up 5? Perfect.
Yeah, but they won a match earlier, and then they got 4 in a row after McHerpy started to get the momentum back in their favor. And Herpy
now,
struggling.
What does Herpy have to do to reverse this? I wonder. Maybe.
Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, honestly, it's hard to say.
Oh, there you go.
Herpy's doing anything. I'm trying to think about what Herpy's doing specifically wrong. The main thing is more just that they're having a really hard time making their mix-ups work. Now they're finally getting to work, but that's been the main difference. It just seems to be reads. Which I know is not the most satisfying answer, but it does. That is kind of what's been making the difference.
We still have a burst on deck, but he might want to opt to use it next round if he gets killed.
No. You just don't use burst at the end of a round.
You shouldn't. No.
Unless it's the very last round, it's the only thing keeping you alive. Don't use burst at the end of round 1 or at the end of a round where you can still continue playing the match.
Yeah, very situational, but the situation is usually you want to save it for the next round.
Usually. Ooh, very nice going my way setup. Nice palm, getting the combo off that. Full corner pressure coming in there against Memo.
And a knockdown, but that Gomer way a little bit too high. It still works out for him, but not right now.
Not yet, and there's the nice tatami to cover the airspace. I mean, Memo has been super oppressive with those tatamis. You can tell. Exert. Oh, did they just pogo away from that? That was beautiful. I didn't know you could do that. Pogoing away from Orin like that. That was amazing.
Big brain strats right here. Very smart.
Big brain strats, but they got to be careful because they are 1-1 in this round, and there's only 2 matches left before Memo takes it.
Very even. Both players with burst on point. And one being used by McHerpyDerps.
A little early. They do have the rest of the round to get it back, but it's iffy. Memo still has theirs and has already knocked Herpy down to half HP and close to stun. A couple good hits. It will be a... Ooh, didn't quite get the main combo, but does block the FB palm. Actually, that seems to be the big thing, too, is that Herpy is just having a hard time getting solid hits on their mix-ups. Their overheads keep getting countered, largely by 6K. And that's been keeping them from actually taking these rounds. And now Memo's on match point.
Oh, man. Yes. Oof. One more away for Memo taking it.
Or
Memo.
series point, rather.
Where is Extra? Come on, man. What an OS. Dude.
Exor is apparently right here. I mean, I haven't seen use some of the counters, but... Yeah.
All right. Let's see McHerpyDerps make an adjustment here to counter this pressure coming from Memo.
It's looking iffy.
Yeah, it's like fighting a porcupine. You know, when she's up against you, it's just you don't want to. You might get poked with the guard canceling that she has.
Yep. Oh, nice poison setup.
Okay, yeah. Let's just play keep away a little bit too.
I mean, Faust does keep away well.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Poison is off. FB chop.
Keeps things open. Nice JH to keep the space up. Not quite getting the bomb, but still keeping the health advantage. A bit of chocolate coming out there. Gives us a bit of attention to Memo, but... Ooh, no! More attention to Memo! Still, though, there's that there again, the FB Pogo. Every time, and that should be round.
Got it. Good. That's the adjustment we need to see there.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more anti-air hits from Herpy.
Air grab.
Ooh. Nicely done, Memo putting Herpy in the corner. It looks like the full... Oh, gets dropped.
That's okay. I think if that drop is intentional to keep it in the corner...
Could have been.
It's okay. Could have been, yeah.
Yeah, because you're right, because if it hadn't dropped, the pinwheel would have knocked him out of the corner. Ooh. Ducked under Orin.
Oh, a little bit of a stare down right there.
And that is working out in favor of Memokarp once again. McHerpyDerps on the end, but oh, Memo blocking that chop. Knows exactly what's going to happen. Nicely baited, really, by Memo.
Ooh,
Dust Wars! Of course, Faust has the longer dust. Getting in. Oh, not going for the burst either. Memo just letting that happen. Got the meteor out, getting out of the way of the meteor, though.
Side switch to avoid the meteor there.
It does, but the thing is that side switch may not be super useful because it's a question of whether or not it works out, because Memo does take it, but McHerpyDerps had so many chances after that meteor. It's opened up so much space for them.
You know, oh, nice burst bait.
Very nice burst bait.
I'm noticing a lot of the overheads from McHerpyDerps working out for him. The 5Ds and even the FD chops. So, it seems
the space seems like better.
Yeah, like it,
or the reading better. Ooh, nice command grab. Bunch of bombs, bunch of poison, knocks into the poison, gets... Okay, drains tension off the bombs primarily. That was all flawless guarded, but still, it's enough. There's the chop. Oh, Herpy.
No, right back in there.
Herpy, if they can nail this, they keep going to the round. They keep going to the match, rather. Memokarp just needs one solid hit, and that will be it.
That is it.
Memokarp takes it 7-4. Such a close series coming out there.
That was
Herpy, man.
Heart racing series right there. That's a very, very good adaptation by Memo to climb out of like a 4-1 deficit and just kind of sweep it from then.
Oh,
of course,
yeah.
nothing. Don't want to take anything away from McHerpyDerps. Very solid play on both players, but Memo able to take it in the end there.
Yeah, and Memo, not only that, that's 6. We were talking about wins in a row. That was 6 wins in a row at the end there.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of get the momentum, to take away the momentum when they're already like, past that tie point. When it hit 4-4, I felt that maybe Memo felt like super confident at that and was able to do more, to play a little bit more liberally.
And that's the thing about Faust. You got to fight Faust by just applying pressure. If you let them get the space they want, they will win out. And we saw Herpy manage to get back into that later on. They were getting more space to themselves. They were getting a few solid long-range hits into combos, and they were really making it difficult for Memo to get in. But now, after that, it was just Memo still managed to weave around that, and Herpy couldn't even take another match. But still well played, both players.
Absolutely.
But now we are moving on to Enhance versus NightmareFiction, also known as Soul equals Bad Guy, which will be an Order Soul versus Soul matchup.
Very interesting matchup. Both these players I can talk. Like, I'm biased for both these players. I want them both to win, man. These guys, Enhance and I go back.
So just double KOs constantly.
Right. Everyone just double KO. We're gonna see a very interesting match. Obviously, we got old guy Soul versus young guy Soul. Enhance here, player from Vancouver. I've known him very well. He's a very solid multi-blood player. Formerly played Dizzy, and one of my good training partners in Xrd actually. So he's gonna be up against NightmareFiction, also known as Soul equals Bad Guy. You may also know him as Dragon Install Vince, very prominent, a very Dragon Install heavy Soul player back in Xrd. He's from Bellingham, I believe, and very cool guy. Both these players I know offline and online, and we've had some good times together. So good players, very good company, very good friends too. It's gonna be a good one, guys. Like both of these players are very explosive. NightmareFiction more explosive, more on the heavy read. Enhance, Enhance is more of like a kind of a technical, like very like he works on combos. I'd say more of on the technical thinking side, while NightmareFiction plays more with his heart, I think. So it's gonna be interesting to see these players go at it.
Yeah. Also, in this case, NightmareFiction is going in as Gearless Soul.
Gearless Soul. Do you think that's because he's watching Megalobox? Oh man, he's so I don't know. Megalobox is a anime about like Rock'em Sock'em, basically boxing, where these boxers have like these gears behind them, like to enhance their punching ability. But then there's this one fighter who doesn't have the gear. He just fights without like the enhancements. So that's how. So NightmareFiction is going in as that guy.
But I wonder if he's going to use Dragon Install. That's not a relevant move in N+R. Like, you don't see people use Dragon Install here. So if we did, I'd be very surprised.
Not very often. It doesn't look as cool. There's not that cool music that plays in the background. So maybe he won't play him as much. He's also Gearless Soul, right? So I mean, Dragon Install implies that he's becoming a gear. Maybe this time he's just going to be playing without that crutch or that special power.
Well, really advertising that fact, yeah. It's a thing to point out.
He's now I know for both of these players, I know NightmareFiction is a really strong first to one player, but also like he's like this guy, like he's crazy. Like you're gonna see a lot of DPs. He's the type of player who would bait a burst with Riot Stamp, you know? Like he'll do a combo, he sees your burst coming, he'll Riot Stamp, so he flips to the other side of the screen and just kicks you, rather than just like elegantly jumping up and like blocking.
So it just seems that Enhance is having some trouble connecting or something, so I'm just gonna get that sorted out in the meantime. So it might just be a few seconds before the next match starts.
For sure, yeah, I can talk about these guys all day. These guys are so Enhance, I've known, so he's having a little bit of trouble joining. And Enhance is he's had a very long pedigree of fighting games, actually. I first met him like 15 or 16 years ago, like when I was in first year university. I remember it was like a UBC arcade playing, and at that time they had Guilty Gear Slash. And I remember us walking out of there, and he's like talking about like, oh yeah, back in the day when I used to play Street Fighter 2 with all my buddies, and like I'd be so good with E Honda. Like this guy's not only a Guilty Gear player, but he's also spent time playing other games, and we definitely had a stint playing Marvel vs. Capcom and Street Fighter 4. Balrog played Street Fighter 4, and you can kind of see that his choice of character, Orasol, is kind of like Balrog, you know, the boxer. Kind of goes in, does big damage. But in this particular matchup, you might see actually Orasol hang up back a little bit to like get levels to charge up, and then he becomes like full Balrog, you know, gets in and does big damage.
Right, but he gets to use his feet.
Use his feet, exactly, yeah. Balrog that can use his feet and also a big metal slab.
Well, so far, current pressure coming in here from Enhance. Ow! Well, not for long.
The 6P exchange. Who has a better 6P?
That would probably be Soul.
Yeah, that's right. Which one?
He learned 6P over the course of his life.
That's right. All right, level 2 on Enhance's end.
Yeah. Just having a bit of a hard time finding a way in, though. All right, Gunflame coming in there. That's... Or Gunblaze, rather, coming in there. Nicely done. That's...
Oh, misses the clean hit.
Indeed, that does give Enhance the opening. Ooh, tries to dead angle. Doesn't quite manage to get the hit off that.
Good air grab.
That was a beautiful air grab. Getting themselves back in this round.
Gunblaze. You're seeing a lot of Gunblaze on Oki. I think that was like 3 or 4 times there. Very, very tricky cross-up option.
It's tricky, but if you block it in the direction it's coming in, depending on the timing, it can just get the auto cross-up guard.
That's right. Yeah, it's more dangerous when you're at low health, when you have to FD it, and you kind of lose that auto cross-up. Oh, level 2 now with the FRC air grab. Level 3 now. This is where it's dangerous.
Yeah, nice banner revolver coming in there.
Gets a knockdown.
Ooh, doesn't quite get a full kill though. But that is Enhanced taking the round. We're 1-1.
Very explosive match here. So when you see Orasol get into level 3, I think we're going to see a lot of pressure into Bandit Revolver, because the Bandit Revolver is a very scary, very quick overhead that leads into damage and also knockdown.
Yeah, especially level 3 where it has that nice little mid-screen shot off at the end. Exactly.
Charge cancel to back him off.
May not be enough though. Bandit Bringer cleaned hit on there, getting a nice knockdown.
Oh, Superman punch.
And there's trying to go over the side one to loop, doesn't quite get the clean hit.
Both players still with the burst.
Well, we are seeing strong players. Ooh, Enhance. There's the burst, just waiting for it.
Yeah, it almost looked like oh wow.
That was a beautiful Grand Viper RC, but gets turned around completely. Enhance. Oh,
trying to go
nice air throw. Trying to go for it. Doesn't quite manage.
Gotta watch out because he's got the burst. Will he burst? Oh, it doesn't need to.
Nope.
Or maybe, you know what it was? Enhance probably was waiting for the burst to come out and maybe delayed something to bait out the burst, allowing Gearless Soul or Vince, or where are you going by Vince? NightmareFiction to get out of there, yeah.
Well, Vince NightmareFiction's Gearless Soul is currently up on the board.
That's right.
1-0.
Very close first match. Very exciting and kind of showing us what we're going to be expecting, you know. Very explosive matches. Oh, well, I think that they just like start up. It's 2.
2 and then block and then we might actually want to play the game. Okay, let's go back to fighting.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait. Nicely done.
Counter hit, big combos. You're gonna see a lot of JHs from actually both players, but the JH counter hit for Orasol is very, very high reward.
As we've seen twice so far. And looks like beautiful counter on the Volcanic Viper there. Enhance should be able to turn this into, corner Oki, not quite turning it into a kill. Goes for the mix-up, gets nice high-low setup there. Doesn't quite manage to turn it around. Debating the burst, but a little scared of it too. There's the throw. A little bit too hard, but it worked out anyway. They got the throw. They got the round.
All right. A little less passive round start there. Double gunblade? Nope, just a 5D.
Well, it's still going to be enough. I mean, as long as there's not... Oof.
Ooh.
Never mind, there's not going to be enough at all. Fafnir coming in there from Guerrilla Assault from NightmareFiction. After a beautiful combo, just really evening out the match health-wise, though. Enhance still got a massive meter advantage. Oh, curious if they're going to try to use it. Got a full stick of butter here. Ah, they could have dropped him to Fafnir. I think at the end of that.
I think, yeah, he might be looking for Fafnir neutral right about right now. What would he be doing?
Oh, I don't even know. I mean, there's a lot of force breaks you could be pulling out from here, but...
You know, every time you see him trying to kick rocks right there, I think he's actually trying to do force break Fafnir.
That could be.
You see him 5D at full speed. I think I've seen him do 5D a few times there.
That was Enhance. Yeah.
No worries. Thanks, Tom. I someone's paying attention here. I'm like,
yeah, I mean, I try. It took me a second. I was like, wait a sec. No, it must have been because we were talking about them as actually doing stuff and then winning.
Yeah.
Oh, well, right. Chat will let us know for sure.
That's true, yeah. 5H?
Whoa!
5H is an anti-air, so, like, it's a predictive anti-air, but it has such good reward.
I mean, it worked out regardless, and safe, too. Nice JH coming in there, setting that up. Gets countered, gets reversed, though. Ooh, Fafnir coming out there. Nice forward combo on Enhance. Putting them back in the corner.
There you go, another 5H. Covering that space. Oh, a little bit too happy with the 5H there. Oh! And Bringer meet JH.
Again. To see once again, who's got NightmareFiction trying to get in there, but no, there's a Sidewinder to take the round. A little bit curious what Enhance is waiting to use their meter for. I have expected kind of planning to use it mainly for dead angles. Like, we've seen one dead angle come out of him, but...
Yeah, he's very apprehensive of using it, isn't he?
I know, it just seems weird that they wouldn't be throwing out RCs here and there to try to make frame traps. I don't think there's any major RC combos that Dorsal has.
You know what it is? Maybe 2H, which is the overhead. Standing overhead into RC. That's maybe he's saving it for that. But we've noticed Vince actually be able to, like, he's deeping a lot on wake up, which, like, for instance, like that.
Yeah.
Like, there we go. There's a 5H. There's a 2H right there, but he had no meter to cancel. Oh, he did have meter to cancel.
He did have meter to cancel it. Yeah, it could have been a 2H RC.
I'm out of words. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, okay. Well,
that's what I thought.
At any rate, I don't know why we're not seeing the meter used. I'm really curious why. Like, honestly, again, I don't see Orbital using meter a whole lot because they don't have a lot of force breaks, but it's not...
That was
NightmareFiction took it.
Yeah. It's confusing for sure.
Well, you have Fancy Dress Soul, and then you have Punk Soul. Punk Soul took it.
One of them enjoys classical music. One of them enjoys punk music, I guess.
Well, actually, one of them enjoys Queen. Both of them enjoy Queen.
Oh, that's right. That is true. Yeah. JH.
Nice setup in the corner. Ooh.
Right,
well played on the right. Yeah, right stamp after the gunflame feint. Nice little frame trap there. Doesn't quite pay off though. The Volcanic Viper doesn't quite. Sorry, Grand Viper doesn't quite pay off as we are getting Enhanced, opening up NightmareFiction in the corner.
Man, we saw that the 2H again. No RC. Yeah, you know, maybe he's playing the long game.
Enhance art? No. Enhance. Wait until they get full meter and watch them. Oh, they're not going for the IK. Okay, I thought they might be going for the IK.
Maybe it's like it.
Well, I don't know. They haven't really been charging it. Like, they have to get full charge as well as full meter in order to get the IK.
It's all part of the plan for the end game. But did you see that? He did gun blaze on Vince's wake up to avoid the wake up like reversal option. That was beautiful. But here we go. We got some really good clean hit combos coming from Vince.
Yeah, that's opening up Enhance. Although Enhance is ahead by one, there's a Fafnir coming in. Enhance HP in half.
The burst is coming right up, but I'd like him to just make sure he saves it for the next round.
I expect they will.
Yes. These players are smart, dude. They would do that. Oh, you know, you never know.
Oh, not sure how that hit. I think it was the high-low mix that they nailed enhanced. They shut a block pad, pretty sure. Oh, never mind. No, it's just unsafe. Oh, okay.
All right, there we go. We saw 2 counter hit JHs, not being able to capitalize on them.
No, unfortunately, jump in, get thrown. Also happened, and it looks like enhance. Gotta be careful there. Don't get stunned.
That's a 3rd counter hit JH.
3rd counter. Oh, another counter JP on top of that as well, because why not? But Grand Viper coming in. Ooh, gotta clean out that too.
Okay, level 3. This could. All right, but the levels are going down, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, as usual, you use a move with oversoul, your levels go down.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the 5D on Gearless Souls, and so that's one more for Nightmare Fiction. So it's 3-1 at the moment. Not like these are pretty close matches though. Like it's hard to say who's actually having the clear advantage here. They're both really slugging it out, and it just seems that Vince is just coming up on top of like the infights and the damage being done.
And that's been really what's been giving them the rounds. I mean, it's been close, but Enhance just hasn't quite been as able to capitalize on the advantages they get as Vince has been.
Yeah, like, the last round we saw like 3 counter hit JHs, which they should, I felt like should have been more capitalized on. But here we go.
Oof. Got Sidewinder, only 1 clean hit, but still got 70% damage.
JP as the anti-air. Oh, nice air grab. Get some levels in.
Got that. There's the counter JH. There's the burst though, so I'm getting that.
We're seeing a lot of riot stamps in the corner when Vince's back's against the corner. It's really
yeah, it's when you use it.
Yeah,
that is when you use riot stamp.
That's time to use it. It's like instant overhead, basically, right against the corner.
Yeah, it's one of the things you kind of gotta predict and use some kind of anti-air. I mean,
predictive anti-air, like
I think 6P. I don't think 5H is fast enough to make that work or vulnerable enough. 6P might work.
For Order Soul, yeah, you'd probably have to predict it a little bit with Order Soul, I would imagine, or just meet up, like maybe JP it.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. Oh, caught him with the JD. A little bit of dust loops there.
Are we playing Sharp Reload now?
Yeah, that's right. Exerd.
Oh yeah, right. That's true. Sidewinder isn't an Exerd.
Oh, kick rocks!
Oh.
Can't really get too much out of that.
There? Oh. No. Bit of a morale boost, maybe, but it's still 3-1 in favor of Nightmare Fiction. Thanks to that round.
Oh, it's 4-1, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. 4-1.
Now, are we going to see an adjustment made by Enhance here? Maybe he's going to pull a Mimo and start to pull ahead? Or maybe Nightmare Fiction is just going to keep his momentum and keep going forward. We'll see what happens.
Again, it's just been. I feel like a lot of it's Enhance not taking advantage of the situations that come up, and okay, that was weird. Chart.
Yeah, I think the adjustment is basically making sure you capitalize on the hits that you land. But yeah, he's getting some really good clean hits for sure.
Ooh, gets thrown again. Jump in, get thrown.
Oh.
Okay, decent opening there. Takes advantage of that for charge. Still, ooh, what can they have to throw?
Level 3 now.
Level 3 gun blaze. Now this person not seeing Enhance throw out a bunch of attacks as they're going from level 3 down to level 2, because that does count as level 2 as it's draining. But still works out. That level 3 gun blaze does turn the momentum around, give Enhance a round, and puts him in a solid position to get nailed on backdash. But that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. JP's coming from both parties here. Oh, just rocket!
Just rocket.
Oh,
rocket in. Oh, beautifully done there.
Tries to get the air grab. Oh, nice stuff on the riot stamp. That's the option.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Go in with JH.
Just JH.
Take him out that way. Why not? So with that Enhance, ooh, nice Storm Viper. Not what I would expect, but that worked out. Actually, the adjustment we're seeing here is that Enhance is making much greater use of their specials.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
all
you
the stuff
saw
they're
it.
spending time charging for, they're having it pay off. Oh, but unfortunately losing that out. Still in.
Yeah, you're right though. Like you saw in that round he did like the ground attack and then the random rockets and
Yeah, the Oki rockets and throwing out gun blaze whenever necessary to get around. That's what I expect coming out from Order Soul.
I'm trying to meet him in the air, but it doesn't work. Run up to burst. Maybe trying to get a dragon install going. Right, Stan?
Oh, that would be amazing. Actually, it'd be really funny if they went for the meme dragon install, like the one that's four quarter circles.
Oh. Oh no.
That does require 100 meter, but doesn't matter. They get their 5th round going for them, or 5th match going for them.
That was a very clean last round there for Vince. But Enhance, that was a very strong match for Enhance there. Would have been nice to see him take that match to get the momentum going. But you're right, you're mentioning the meme dragon install. I expect Vince to be doing that. He's got to do it at least once.
Yeah, really, right? Like, what are you gonna?
But then again, he's Gearless Soul, so not dragon install Vince today. Oh, tick grab from the air into lava.
Ooh, nice Sidewinder.
Oh my god.
Another nice clean hit Sidewinder.
Are we seeing a combo video?
Oh, not quite. Drops it, opens the wall throw up for Gunblaze. Doesn't quite get punished for it, though. And weaves around the 5H. Gets in once again, Enhance up against the ropes. Air throw off the FRC. Nicely done.
We're seeing a lot of Vince things happening here. He's feeling a lot more comfortable. And there's that RC that we were looking for, we were talking about.
Yeah, the 2HRC.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work out for him this round. But, Vince here is playing very comfortable. He's doing these big combos. He's, doing a lot of this wild throw stuff.
Yep, and it's working beautifully.
We saw him do a cross-up Volcanic Viper. These are things when, that's like Vince Unchained right now.
Oh, that was 4 hits coming from the side.
What?
Five? Oh no, 5th wasn't clean.
Alright. Can't count out Enhance just yet though.
Not quite, but they are running really on the back foot. There's the gun. Ooh, just quite nailing Gunblaze off. Needed to be level 2 for that to work. And that is 6th round. That is series point for NightmareFiction.
Alright, come on. Let's go Enhance. I
So,
mean, I'm rooting for both
anyone
you guys.
who was here last time knows what happened last time. And that last time, Enhance ran back like 8 games in a row to beat Apocalypse. So, if anyone can do it,
It's Enhance.
it's Enhance.
Let's go. Let's get Enhance. Let's go.
Yo, all right.
Alright, I believe in him.
I mean, the thing is, they might have a point because, well, NightmareFiction's getting pretty cocky.
Nothing. I don't want to take anything away from Enhance here, too.
No, but I think Enhance like that. I was about to say good spacing and good confirms. That should do it. That's the key thing. And look, they're starting to get that because they know at this point NightmareFiction's going to be hyper aggressive.
Yeah, he's just unchained right now. He doesn't even care whether his combo knocks out. He just wants to go. He wants to set the world record of how many clean hits he can get.
Well, so far the record has been 4.
Oh, the classic Banner Revolver into Volcanic Viper, but Enhance gets the air grab, very clean.
But gets Ride Stamp, still able to take out of it, but it's not quite enough. Enhance, last round potentially.
Let's go Enhance.
Is there a chance? Flash on the JH, coming in for another one, gets blocked, gets bursted. And there's, so much. That Gunflame. Another clean hit sidebar coming in. There gets tech instead, but thrown on the landing. And it opens everything up.
Still have a burst on deck here, but...
Is it going to matter? Oh, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. It's gone. NightmareFiction takes it 7-1 with a perfect game at the very end.
Very clean. Very good matches on both players.
Yeah, clean. Clean is the best word to really describe that.
How many clean hits was it? 4? Maybe 5?
Yeah, 5. 4. The 5th one wasn't clean, but yeah.
Yeah, but that was a good show on both ends. Very entertaining matches. I forgot to mention that Enhance actually, I did say that he played Dizzy before this, but it was only a month and a half ago or so where he decided to play Order Soul. So if this is like his debut for Order Soul, I would say for like a exhibition.
Given their opponents, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, very very strong showing still. Like
all right, so I'm just gonna take over the stream for a second, and just talk to you guys about the event that's going down. And it's just gonna be a Northwest Regional Teams tournament, and it's a single elim bracket. And so we've got teams from 5 different regions. We've got the Washington team, the Soul Stealers of Seattle, the BC Killer Whales, the Portland Meadowlarks, the Saskagoon squad, and the Alberta Goukens. And so it's a single elim bracket to become the Northwest champions. There are 5-player teams with a 6 substitute coach. And so yeah, next week we're going to be having the Seattle versus BC. But for this week we're starting off with the Saskagoon squad, and they're going to be playing up against our so the Alberta Goukens. We've got Raptor, Esnuin, XCal, XMist, and TTN representing. And they're going to be going up against Hardy Snicker, IscaSK, Asterix, Nick, and Roboscrump, and Mai. So they're all going to be playing for that team. And just to break down the other teams that aren't playing this week necessarily, we've also got the Soul Stealers of Seattle. We've got Davo, Jace, Dan, Sitha, Linuka, and PNW Kyle. And then we've got the BC team, the Killer Whales. They've got Nagai, Twisted Balls, Raspberry, Sidios, Zygar, and Boost Gauge. And then finally we have, sorry, just gotta get them here, the Portland Meadowlarks, on which we've got Digital Watches, Hellsap, Safri, Osuna, Zakuto, and an entire skeleton, which is fun to say. And so yeah, this week we've got the Saskagoon squad taking on the Alberta Goukens, and so I'm just gonna go check and see if they're all ready to go. Okay, and so I've gotten a blind pick from the SK team. But right. I'm just waiting on the Alberta team.
Which Gouken are they going to be sending out?
Yeah, which Gouken? Now, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but over here on the Team Alberta card, Raptor wouldn't give me a straight answer as to what character to put down, so he's playing Gouken. Already, and so it looks like they've got it figured out as to who they've got going first. I'm just waiting because Enhance and NightmareFiction started a game. Yeah, they started playing off stream. One of them, we actually did have NightmareFiction go for the Meme Dragon install, and they took it too. But it was awesome. I'll post that replay somewhere, and then you guys can all watch it.
Coward, you didn't do it on stream.
I know, right? But yeah, so I'll be switching over here in a moment to the 5v5 overlay. It looks like oh, they got one more round. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just show who we got coming up next week. Just since we have some extra time here, I'll just do this now. So next week we actually have the BC Killer Whales playing against the Soul Stealers of Seattle. So make sure to come tune in on the 15th. It'll be the same time, same place. So on that note, you should all make sure to give me a follow. Give me a follow here on Twitch. Give me a follow on Twitter. Then you'll see shoutouts for the event, see any upcoming news, updates about it. And then follow my YouTube, because that's where I'll be posting all the VODs. Alrighty. And so anyways, we're just gonna... It looks like a Sidewinder Loop's about to take it. Oh, and he drops his combo. Here comes the comeback from Gearless Soul. And okay, there we go, he takes it. Alrighty, now I get to kick these players from my lobby.
Yeah, come on, guys,
what is the tournament bracket? I'll pop that up on stream once I kick them. Get the fuck out of here. One of them said something. Okay, the bracket is like so. It's also viewable on my Twitter. It's my pinned tweet right now if you need to go take a look at it. You can see all these graphics with the players, their player names. I'll just post that in the chat right now. How about that?
Look at that beautiful art. This art has been done by local artists.
Yeah,
around
from
the
each
area.
region.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm not sure who did the art for the Seattle team. If anyone from Seattle is in the chat and wants to
let us
chime
know,
in,
because that's really well done.
yeah, they're all wonderful. I do know that Safri provided the nice Portland Meadowlarks image. I know the Saskagoon squad was provided by Mai or Solus Llama on Twitter if you want to give them a follow. And the Alberta Goukens was done by Hoshposh or Hosh My Tots on Twitter. So make sure to go give those artists a follow. And the guy who did the BC Killer Whales logo for you there.
It is a local artist. I know her by her previous name. Hold on, just give me 1 second. But I'll post that on the chat here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a local artist from Prince Rupert actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So very local small town artist.
Well,
DJ DS Cats. It's as she goes by. So twitter.com/DS. D is in dog. S is in Saskatchewan. _ cats with a Z. Provided art for us. Yeah, very beautiful art. All these are beautiful.
And
very
so
lovely.
I'm gonna get the exhibition going here. Sorry for the bit of the pause to the players, but they should be joining the lobby right away here. It looks like on the Alberta side we got TTN going up first, so I'm just gonna place the arrow, and then SK added me. Asterisk is going up first on that side. So we're gonna have Asterisk versus TTN. I believe that Asterisk is a Viking player, if I'm correct about that. And TTN is going Eno for this event, it seems. So this should be an interesting match. I'll let you guys take back over on the commentary, but thanks for letting me introduce the teams portion of the event. A little bit different than last time.
Yeah. No, that's really helpful.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm excited for this. Last time we had the Alberta team sweep the BC team, so I don't know. I don't know who I'm gonna be rooting for here.
I mean, we can't be biased.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
but also it's like, but they're both other provinces. But Alberta's closer to us, so I think Alberta is the one to not root for.
I did try and pick some commentators for tonight who specifically weren't from Alberta or from Saskatchewan.
Yeah, but we don't
why you guys ended
understand
up
is
here.
that BC and Alberta, it's always this rivalry when it comes to anything even remotely sports related.
yeah. I mean, Calgary Flames. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah, like Canucks Flames games is always the ones that actually matter to some degree. I mean, in as much as Canucks games ever matter, because they haven't really had a chance since 2012. But the point is that it's still like a rivalry.
Absolutely.
We're gonna go burn down a car there, buddy. Whoa.
No.
God, not again. That was Boston anyway.
Yeah. Oh boy. But so we have TTN here versus Asterix. TTN. I know TTN as a Johnny player, I believe. Was that right? No, that's EX Mist. EX Mist is the Johnny player. So TTN is his
Yeah,
twin
they're
brother.
actually brothers.
That's right. TTN is EX Mist's twin brother, fellow pharmacist actually. So he's a Vietnamese.
And they don't play Faust.
That's right. Yeah, weird, hey. Plays Eno. Well, you know what? Eno has chemical love, so
That's true. There we go. That's the connection.
There we go. So
Figured it out.
Both players
So,
color coordinated. I like it.
yeah, I mean, those are some really nice colors.
All right, so we have Oki Heavy character in Eno versus guard canceling character in Viking. Now these matches are going to be played to first to one basically, but each player has 2 lives. So if they lose this, they have the option to play again, based in case if they want to get Salty Run back, but it might be smarter to switch off to a better matchup. And these 2 players have been picked through blind pick. So, all right.
Ooh. Okay, so
TTN
I'm liking the way that TTN's working with this, but I feel like their entire game plan relies on Asterisk not knowing what they're going to do next. And Asterisk, once Asterisk gets a handle on TTN's approach timings, they're going to have an easy time getting in. Or, just go for the 60% combo and not let anything happen. That's the other option.
Well, if it is a first to one, sometimes you just want to you just have to go all in sometimes. And before your opponent has a chance to kind of adapt. But did you see that combo from Asterix? He plays AC plus, or he does that.
Oh yeah, that was
the pinwheel.
That was a Viking combo right there. That was textbook.
force break, very hard to deal with, but Viking does have guard cancel, so she can deal with it pretty good compared to most.
Yeah, it just gives a lot of room to get around the map. That's the one thing.
That's right.
Oof. And looks like Astros has been adapting to TTN coming in from the air. There's the dust. There's the burst to counter.
Oh,
risky burst, but it might work out. Does not though. TTN goes into round 3 with no burst available.
He felt that he felt that he can do it. I don't blame him.
Yeah, it looked like he would take the round too, but no. It's going to be a little iffy. There's the note coming in once again, opening things up, not baiting out, but prompting the burst. Opening things up. Good chemical up our sleeve. Not quite able to get the follow-up. Still, TTN able to get more throws on there. Asterix getting the guard cancel. Ooh.
Oh, avoids the guard cancel with the air cancel in there. Misses the FRC combo. That's a hard combo to do.
Yeah, I mean that's the big reason why Eno is generally seen as not a character to really go for. But hey, they've got it down though.
Big
guard cancel RC coming there from Asterisk, opening things up. TTN, honestly, there it is, force break.
I had no idea who won that the last little instant there. Obviously, now we know it's TTN.
Yeah, TTN just took it.
Very tight in there. Is Asterisk? Is that
Asterisk running it back? He's running it back.
He wants to run it back.
Okay.
He feels it. All right, he knows. He's got the player adaptation. He feels that he has a player adaptation, perhaps. So that's why he wants to get right back in there.
Well, it's risky.
Yeah,
Could even things out though.
I respect it.
Yeah, I know. It's just gonna be a thing. Yeah, gotta be mindful.
They do have risky. 2 Vikings. They do have 2 Vikings on their team. Oh, TTN switching his colors though.
All right.
Says no to the color coordination.
That's also a good color.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
Oof. It's terrible for the stream, but it's a really nice color. Yeah. Yeah, video compression for Twitch, and well, H264 compression typically doesn't handle red super well.
Oh no?
No, it's just the way it handles. I mean, I don't know. It's a bit complicated, but I find it generally reds get compressed worse than a lot of other colors.
All right. Oh, we saw a low there. Lately, we've been seeing a lot of TTN starting off with high.
Well, that's Eno, right? You dash in and you get easy highs, and then if you just delay that, you get the lows off top of that. So easy high-low mix-ups. Although, to be fair, TTN's entire game plan has been hit-throw mix-ups. Like hit-throw mix-ups with some...
Yeah, with some evasion on the low profiling, the S guard cancel. Now the scary thing about the Alberta team in general, if we're not just going to talk about this individual match, is the threat of 2 Enos, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so that's not really a matchup you see a lot of these days in Pulsar, especially. Like, Eno's a pretty uncommon character, and we have 2 character specialists who could pull out Eno at any time.
Yeah, and that's something, because Eno gets a bad rap, I think largely because of the fact that her bread and butter combo is a chemical of FRC, which is, as been mentioned, a very difficult combo to pull off. So really learning her is tricky, not to mention just the general awkwardness of her movement. And there it is! That's what we're talking about. That's the combo we're on.
It dropped, but it looked really cool.
Yep. Still, though, gave TTN enough to knock Astros out completely.
Oh, that's 2 lives of Astros. But you know what? We talked about 2 Enos on the side of Alberta. They have 2 Vikings.
They have 2 Vikings!
Saskatchewan, man.
Now let's see who Team SK is going to throw in. They're deliberating there in their voice chat. They got everybody in there, even the coach. Meanwhile, I think half of Team Alberta is still playing some M-Bon right now. Can we get some emotes in the chat if you like M-Bon?
All right, let me give you one.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's Maxi Boost on. It's the Gundam game.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains what that is.
I am subscribed to Raptor, so here's some Raptor. Oh shoot, I'm spamming your chat. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Go right ahead, the guy.
There
I'll give you.
Yeah, it's actually been a really sedate chat for a fighting game tournament.
Most of the people watching
it's been
this
practically
are all,
erudite.
They're all
Oh, I'm a mod now. Now I'm a mod. I can spam all day, guys.
Yeah, you can ban Memo. Do whatever you want, It's kind of nice because it's not really just an open chat. It's mostly people from the Northwest watching, but we do have 80 viewers, so thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Wow, 80 viewers.
Yeah, thanks for
Nick
watching,
is
y'all.
hopping in right here on the stream, so we just gotta wait for him to hop in. He's just gotta click the link that I have posted already in the SK room.
Now, Nick, who does Nick
That's another
play?
bikin.
I think
That's
Nick
another
is the
Bikin.
second Bikin, yes.
They're just gonna count. They're gonna whittle down their Bikins already. I guess
Eno
Bikin is
versus
not bad.
Bikin.
Maybe
Yeah,
they're just
okay,
trying to
yeah.
annoy TTN.
So just to confirm, is the entire point of the tournament then to knock out all the lives?
Yes, so whichever team
Okay.
runs out of lives first loses and will not be advancing to the next round of the tournament.
Okay.
Okay,
Now,
so
what you should do.
we got them.
So first to 10, essentially.
So we should take the Strive approach there, Jawa, and have those hearts. You know, like we have stocks.
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in
Well,
Smash
you see,
Brothers
here's the
and-
thing, is that I had to make the stream layout, and then I had to position all of these little icons, and then I had to, like, name them all, and then I had to rename them from
yeah.
last time, and, you know, if you want to do that all for me, I'll give you, like, parsec control of my computer, and you can spend, like, 2 hours doing that, because it's...
No, I'm sorry,
It's
Jawa.
all good.
Yeah, I think you might be able to do copy reference in OBS to make that faster, but not by much.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
it
I
makes it
wouldn't
easier
have
to
to
change the
reposition
icon.
them, I would just, like, change which file it is, but it still takes a while.
Yeah. Well, you would have to reposition because the file isn't quite going to give you the same position as the circle for a heart.
Well, yeah, but, like, I would just adjust that on the background, is the thing.
Oh, fair enough.
So we have TTN looking very solid against Bikin. Has already 2 Bikin matches under his
Wow,
belt.
even more solid than last time. I mean, Nick, I'm not sure if they're quite sure how to approach this. I mean, again, we don't see a lot of Enos. So trying to figure out how to deal with that, air rush coming at you.
Especially since even if you guard cancel the first hit, you're not guaranteed to hit. She can low profile with that 2K or that 2S.
Yeah, or stroke the big tree. It's just so many options to get out of basically anything Viking can do. So I think Nick has kind of realized they want to default to blocking high. Alright, nicely done. Getting some pressure off of them. Opening things up. A little surprised I don't see Tatami on Oki, but there's the Tatami. There's the opening.
Yeah.
A little far away for the full combo, but it opens them up nonetheless.
Oh, the spreads in that dive kick.
I mean, they're in the air. That works.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Ooh, dead angle coming out there, opening them up. Again, TTN, however, is going to lose this round.
Okay,
Nick,
clean.
very clean. Nick able to turn that around.
Especially coming off of TTN playing against so many Vikings, just the adjustments that he has to make are, he has to play very clean. Air grab.
Oof. Okay.
Swing the guitar.
There comes in, and doesn't quite get the mix-up again. The guard cancel's coming in. Solid choice of guard cancel on the bike in there. That is... I think that is a force break, but... Yeah, it's a force break, but it's guaranteed hit. It's the right idea.
All right. Oh, it went for a grab, it looked like. Didn't quite get it. Oh, I think Bikin there, or Nick there, tried to go for guard cancel, but got the 2S instead. Which...
Oof. Indeed it is. So that's only one more Bikin life left.
Are they going to make the switch?
I kind of hope they do.
Let's see here. What is... Oh, good stuff.
Okay, no, they are making the switch. Okay.
Okay. I think that's a good idea.
Me too. Clearly the matchup's just not working out for them.
Oh, we're going to see a Zappa player go against this Eno.
Oh. Oh. I have seen it a few times in practice, but not very often.
No, I mean
to me, it's going to come down largely... Yeah, I'm just thinking through it because Zappa has so many ways of controlling space in awkward ways, and Eno has so many ways of weaving through space in awkward ways. There's a chocolate bar filled with meatloaf.
Oh, God.
Why not both?
Yeah.
It's the laugh in the diaphragm you make after eating a chocolate bar filled with meatloaf. Ew, even saying that makes me want to throw up. Okay, never mind.
A chocolate bar filled with meatloaf. Oh, gosh. All right. So I'm gonna, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. Zappa can go under a lot of things and probably kind of poke in with a lot of buttons that will deal with stroke the big tree.
Yeah. And I'm
That's
thinking about the
right,
fact that, you know, as soon as any summons come out, especially Sword of Dog, it's going to be really hard for Eno to just freely get in, but then it looks like that's not even being allowed. Sword, however, is up.
Oh.
And that's... Oh, TTN on the back foot thanks to that sword. They're super careful. If they can nail a hit on Zappa, the sword goes away, and indeed they do. They wanted that note. Oh, going for the super run, neutral. Gets the block. Yeah. They block the summon as well. That opens everything up, allowing them to get in even further.
Oh, we got Ghost, though.
That's always tricky. But not really the one you want to go for.
Yeah, this is very... Yeah, man, TTN is really controlling this match for sure. Like,
absolutely, dog almost comes out, doesn't quite manage to get another dog coming in there, and that's what I was talking about with what Zap can do.
Wake up,
so the dog, their controlled airspace. Yeah, just the fact that it controls airspace, making it harder for Eno to get in, is super important. Though, unfortunately, unfortunately, briefly it's down, but fortunately, it's back up.
We're getting really good dog RNG this match. Oh, Ghost, I'd say Ghost is not a bad one too, because he can deal with stuff like full screen. And also be very
good for disruption. Yeah. Actually, maybe I'm sleeping on Ghost, and there's Rao. Okay, that's scary. That might be a round. I think that's a round. Like, it's Hardy Snicker, able to low profile though. Gets through it, gets good combo. They've got to hold this. They cannot let this go. The air throw was perfect. Get a note as well.
No.
Get through
At least
Rao.
he got the burst, even if he doesn't get this round. That's huge.
Yeah, that is, as Joe's pointed out, that is huge. The fact that burst is now out of there. Hardy Snicker. They are running the back foot though. TTN losing some momentum. The note comes in, takes out the sword, gets in a combo on top of that. Doesn't get the FRC off Chemical Love, but there they do. There they do. Get the slash afterwards. Not quite beyond, but still.
Able to convert into a curse. Perfect. That's going to cause a lot of disruption. But gets a curse off. The banana peel, though.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. Although, gotta say, we're playing at low profiles, but Hardy Snicker has been getting in the air quite a bit and getting nailed by Chemical Love for it.
Oh, this struck the big tree there.
Beautifully done, struck the big tree. And with that, TTN once again takes it.
Man, TTN's is solid. Like,
absolutely.
He's got definitely got his hands warm. TTN's got his hands for playing those two Vikings for sure. But taking out Hardy Snicker, that was good. Like, I was gonna say, man, that Hardy Snicker.
What's Saskatchewan gonna choose? It seems like they're really discussing, because Hardy Snicker is like their ace, right? You know.
Ooh.
And to have him go out before anyone else is a little bit scary.
That can be very demoralizing to a team for sure.
Looks like they're gonna pull him. Now, they have a couple options. They have IscaSK, right? And IscaSK not only plays like a couple characters and has the option for counter picks, but does play that Testament, right? Which is really... Those nets, as Eno, have got to be hard to deal with, right? And covering the ground in Beast just means that she can't move, right? Like, because she has to hover, right? So she can't block.
Yeah, but I think Sultry performance is active, so I think you can actually cut through the
no, she can clear nets fine. It's the trees that suck. Ah, that makes a lot of sense, because she'd have to FD break. Yeah. But it looks like they're throwing in Robo Scrump, their Holy Order Soul player here.
Oh, okay. I got baited by his name.
Yeah.
Let's go Holy Order Soul.
They do have a Robo player, but it's their substitute.
Oh, I see. This is going to be interesting. I don't know how this match is going to be playing out.
Probably poorly for TTN unless they really know what they're doing. Like, Eno being in such a position where they can't really set up the pressure easily.
Nice colors. Oh, what?
Yeah, synced colors once again.
Jeez, you guys. Oh, Goldburst.
Are you communicating beforehand? Goldburst bait on Wake Up too. Oh no, it wasn't bait, never mind. But still, Goldburst and Wake Up. Not a bad idea, but getting in. Ooh. Does bait the Blue Burst. Still gets opened up. TTN able to just run circles around Robo Scrump with the Storm Viper, but it's not charged up at all.
Interesting. We're seeing TTN use more note pressure on wake up. I guess it's to avoid perhaps the wake up DP.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah. Although, if she's going for a high, that's also like almost like a safe jump.
Sort of, but Soldier Performance will put her in an angle that the DP could hit her at.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, like she can't easily dash in without the DP hitting her. You do have to be careful with Ursul's DP. It's not super strong unless you're right above him, and then it's bad to deal with. You don't want to deal with it, you don't have to. But unfortunately for RoboScrum, TTN is not ending up right directly above them, and that keeps throwing out the DP, and it's just not managing to do much.
Oh,
Air throw should be getting notes, possibly in chemical. No, just the notes. FB notes to win it.
Wow.
TTN claims another life.
Looking very strong. I like the little end there where he just kind of hopped back, did a JD. I'm pretty sure that's just supposed to be a FB note, but like
looking a little bit reminiscent of last team's tournament. And I'm sorry to bring this up, Nagai,
hey,
but
come on, man.
looks like when XCal clean, ooh, just spanked the whole BC team.
We'll see. You know what? This is a new tournament. This is Red Gear 2.
Yep.
Things are going to be different this time around.
Try and redeem themselves next week.
We're gonna, yeah, exactly.
On May 15th, be here, everybody, all of you.
All of you playing the Strive beta on May 15th. Be here.
Right, this is Strive beta.
Oh yeah, yeah. Asnuan did contribute last time. He got like a couple games, and then
Asnuan did the biggest contribution because he took out Twisted Balls.
Oh, that's true.
Like,
that is the fear factor, the X factor on Team BC, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're sending in IscaSK.
All right,
IscaSK Flone, let's go.
Woo, let's go IscaSK.
Wow, that's an obscure reference. I'm appreciating that. Although no, you're in Vancouver. It's not that obscure. It was dubbed here.
Well, I'm not in Vancouver. No, I'm in Prince Rupert, which is like 16 hours north.
It's still in BC. Oh, okay, that's why you brought up Prince Rupert. I'm thinking local. Since when is Prince Rupert local? You're in the middle of nowhere up north. Oh, right, you live there. Okay. Yeah, you're in the middle of nowhere up north.
And his connection shows.
Yeah. Have you played with me?
Yes, I have. You play a pretty strong Dizzy.
Yes.
Actually, it wasn't that bad. Just BC's a big place.
It is, yes.
But yeah, Mr. Flone was originally dubbed in Vancouver. Let's see. By a lot of the people who did, like, Reboot and similar shit like that.
Interestingly here, IscaSK's pulling out the soul, and boy is he schmoving.
Wow, he's really flexing on his...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, flexing. They're flexing on all the characters that they can play.
They are, but it's risky. I mean, we saw them use the Anji, and it didn't quite work out in their favor. The Testament was definitely the stronger choice. But that's assuming they want to go for the run back. Assuming they lose, and they're not too far behind. And the life definitely working against them right now, but they got meter. If they get out of this, they could turn them to Wake Up Vapnir, or actually all sorts of things. FB Sidewinders, or just dead angle attack, or die. They could die. That's another option.
Man, I'm really liking TTN's adaptation to like his OT, because even seeing him do far slash actually on OT against Soul, and I'm thinking maybe that's to avoid Volcanic Viper.
Makes sense though. It would be vulnerable to Grand Viper, and Grand Viper I'm pretty sure low profiles it.
All right. Oh, 6 speed. Maybe a momentum change here.
There's the Wild Throw coming in.
Are we going to see
loop? One clean hit. Two clean hits. 3.
Oh, is this
doesn't go for the further one. Oh, there's the slash. Far slash comes in there.
Far slash MVP that round. Oh my god.
Now they have less than half of their lives left. They're a little bit scary for Saskatchewan.
Come on, Saskatchewan. You can do this. Oof. I believe in you.
Saskagoon squads gotta pull through.
Come on, Saskatchewan. You gotta take revenge for BC. Or...
Yeah, exactly.
Assuming you care. I don't know.
Yeah, get him.
Get him for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Quash in the chat saying that they should put out their testament. Indeed true. IscaSK can switch characters, even though he just lost one on Soul. But he might not be warmed up. It might be a good idea to throw someone else in and let him get a chance to warm up in training mode, do something like that. There's a number of things they could do. They could send back in Nick. Nick certainly didn't have a bad showing against TTN in the first game, and if he feels like after watching all these matches and gathering all this data, being sent back in could go over well. If anybody's gonna do it, could possibly be him. Maybe Snicker. Feels like he's gained some knowledge on how to beat TTN.
Oh, but it looks like they're going to be sending in
The run back.
It's back in.
IscaSK.
It's the run back with IscaSK.
IscaSK. He's got the visions of IscaSK. You can see the future, and the future looks good for him. I think. He thinks. They think.
Well,
They
I
think.
mean, assuming they're not too anxious, because you know how that show worked. If it depended
Yeah.
on your mood,
Oh,
or depended on Potomi's mood. But yeah,
Was it all just? A
I
dream?
like that show.
I do. All right, back to the match.
Or maybe a vision.
All right, IscaSK. Let's go.
Let's see how
All
they
right.
do.
Well, so far so good. Not actually getting hit. Just blocks all around. First Chemical Glove comes in here. IscaSK getting punished with a Grand Viper. Nice burst to get out of that. Not really getting opened up either. He's getting pretty solid blocks, but there's the note coming in there.
Oh, 6 speed to challenge FRS.
They're doing a really
Nicely
good job
done.
of working their way around.
Hasn't answered that FRS. That FRS has been putting a lot of work for TTN's side.
Really has, but it's still... It's gonna be tough though, because that's one tool they have on their side. They still have the notes, they still have Chemical Love. It's not...
And-
it's... No, one answer is there, but it's not necessarily enough.
And that wake up super from TTN, we're putting a lot of work as well. It like crosses up, you know. He does it on neutral. He does it on the wake up. It's like doing everything for him.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised just how much TTN has been relying on that. But it's
a
working,
really hard,
so...
it's really hard to deal with. It's like plus on block too. It's crazy.
Well, if you got a good wake-up super, you might as well use it.
Exactly.
Just one of those rare things in Guild Seeker. You don't see a lot of good wake-up supers.
No. All right, let's see if IscaSK can make this. Oh, that was a really good start, but got bursted.
And... looking solid for TTN. IscaSK could be one combo away from death, and there's the
wake up.
Volcanic Viper. Open things up.
I respect it.
A lot of wild throw there in the center, but
Couldn't. Oh, maybe he's trying to catch a tech.
I don't know. I think that's actually just an input issue. Like they're going for an input and they're going for something else, but I can't remember the exact inputs for the two of them.
All right, let's see something happen here. Oh, stroke the big tree.
We saw something happen. Stroke the big tree, takes out IscaSK,
Was it all
rips
just
their
a dream?
Dragon Winner just right out of their heart and throws them in the trash.
Oh no. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, we're not in beta lobbies, but
yeah. Beta lobbies. We'll be doing them. Honestly,
probably.
yeah. Now, okay. So I think it's a great pick for Saskatchewan because Nick had to play TTN after TTN beat another bike in 2 games in a row. So he's got some of that. Yeah, he's a little bit warmed up against Viken. So this is going to be good to ice TTN.
Whoa,
away.
no, TTN's being swapped out apparently.
Oh, I
Is
think
that
maybe he
legal?
got.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes more sense because I'm thinking that's not a legal thing we can do in the or they can do in the tournament. Right.
All right, there we go. He's. Oh, what the? Oh.
All right.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, and they have digital watches. Oh.
Oh. Oh yeah. So just kind of don't put XCal up first. Make him like a pocket pick against Digital Watch. That's a smart.
Could work. Oh yeah, you might want to put that in the jet.
All right. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Oh my god, TTN, man. TTN doing so much work right now. they're all playing yeah. They're all playing yeah. Dude, you know what that reminds me of? Like the Pakistani crowd for Tekken. Exactly. Yeah, we're dealing with Arslan and his crew right now, which is like Calgary. But I think they're good to go now.
Looks like waiting on Nick.
Right on. But yeah, that's they. So.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's why you don't quit in lobbies. I mean, maybe in beta lobbies, but beta lobbies seem to have performance issues. Although they might have been fixed. There was an update that might have fixed the performance problems for beta. Haven't had a chance to test that yet.
Yeah. Funny how Alpha 4 could just do all this. All right.
Yeah?
My mic's being muted on stream. I'm not.
Oh my god! Like all you hear is like me.
Yeah, you just hear the guy laughing.
You just hear me and Dom be like, affirmative. Yes, roger that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been technical difficulties for the last bit, so it's not like what we've been saying is very important, but looks like they're both
to be perfectly honest, it's been pretty impressive that it's not been technical difficulties for the vast majority of this stream.
Yeah, I have.
Like, we're 3 hours in, and it's final,
so.
or 2.5 hours in, and this is the first time we've had technical difficulties with the lobby.
Man, why didn't anyone say anything in chat?
Yeah. I don't know. XCal is hitting me with the lol, hey guys, lol, resident sleeper.
Oh god.
So maybe that was my clue.
Oh man.
All right.
We didn't know.
But here we go. So return of Viking versus Eno.
All right. Wait, were you not on the stream?
Yeah, you guys can hear me, but I forgot to unmute myself in the stream.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't wait to hear the bots.
Just who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Whoa,
you guys are
it's
gonna
like my good friend Joa, who is not at all imaginary.
It's just a voice in our head. All right.
We have a voice in both of our heads, though.
Yeah, that's right. We're both insane here.
But simultaneously insane.
And
it's synchronized.
Nick having a good showing so far.
Whoa,
Pulling it
this
out.
guy knows how to...
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, Nick's warmed up for sure. Nice Atomic Mat there, canceling out that shot. I wonder if they've been spending all this time either running the replay or running training mode against different Eno scenarios just to double check what they can do. But unfortunately for them, TTN still pulls out the first round.
FD, no, such a problem.
That's the thing about Guilty Gear. You can prepare as long as you want, but when you lose, it's going to be like about 20 seconds.
Pretty much. Well, Nick almost getting in there. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, interesting guard cancel.
No.
But that would probably catch Eno flying in.
That would have got Eno flying in, yeah.
Oh, misses the combo, but that's okay. FD note. And it's... Oh. Good burst.
Oh, there it is.
That's
Caught the intro. That's what they wanted to see. Tommy Matt gets burst out, though. That was necessary. TTN would have died if it weren't for that burst.
TTN. Can he kill? No, he can't.
Not off this combo alone, but after air throw,
the air
yes.
grab. That air grab.
Dang.
That is that.
TTN. Wow.
TTN taking another life in their
Another
belt.
one
It's just
gone. Sorry, I just gotta find. the
two
life.
whole,
There we
3 whole
go.
players gone now.
Wow. Calgary looking super strong. This is scary.
Already.
Yeah.
All right. I believe in Saskatchewan though. Let's go. Come on, RoboScrub, Hardy Snicker. Is it a
Snicker?
Pull it back.
yeah? Is it a chocolate bar made of meatloaf or a
Already.
laugh from the diaphragm or whatever?
So now they gotta
Let's go.
pick
I mean-
who they want to anchor here.
That's right. I'd say throw in RoboScrub first if Hardy Snicker is like your.
Nope,
Oh,
he's
Hardy
Hardy Snicker.
Put it right in.
Okay.
Well, they need that. They need that. That last minute holy order soul. You know.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, there we go. We're gonna be seeing that, and it's gonna be a shot at the run back.
Let's go. I want to see Hardy Snicker take like all their lives right now.
And well,
I'm
they
not
haven't
salty.
really told. Okay, so they are sending him in. I was wondering for a second, like maybe you joined by accident, because no one said anything. But no, this is the pick.
10 games straight.
Looks like we got. Oh, this will answer: is Hardy Snicker a laugh from the diaphragm, or are they a fraud? This is what we gotta
Wow.
see here.
Hey man.
My telling me they're too busy screaming to announce in the chat who their next player up is. That's okay.
That's fine. I mean, it's understandable why they'd be screaming in this particular
Yeah.
situation. Hardy Snicker. Oh, it's actually
In the
blocking
corner.
reasonably well. Does have the sword out. Gets some hits in.
Here we go. That's what you want to see as a Zapper player.
Yep, getting that distance too. Oh, nice. Not quite getting more spirit hits, but still, damage is damage.
Still has a sword. He's been holding onto the sword for a little while now.
Yeah, well, if you want to see it build up, I mean, you want sword build up and round, and also just controls air super well at a distance.
With the back
Unfortunately,
dash.
moving in a little hard, and TTN punishes that.
Wake up, Super.
Super
Let's
comes
go.
out over Hardy
And Rao about to get
Snicker.
summoned.
Rao.
Right here.
Oh no!
No.
Gets pulled by
Mash
a
TP.
sword.
Mash TP.
And no, they have no burst. There's the Rao. There's possibly no use for Rao, though. Oof.
And
There it
TP.
is. Rao
There we
comes
go.
in and
The
takes
best
the
TP in the
round.
game, baby. Number 1. Let's go.
Well,
I kinda
Hardy
think-
Snicker.
Okay, I kind of think Rao is like the one you don't want in this matchup actually.
Oh yeah, fair.
Except for that one moment where he needed the DP. That was perfect.
Yeah, but I think a Dogger Sword.
Dogger sword, exactly. Alright, dog, let's get in there.
Last games that he played against CTN ended up with he got stuck with some a couple of ghost summons in a row, which I think really hurt.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Nice. Nice
There's
RC on the
dash.
TP.
Oh, no wake up TP. It's hard to react to what you have.
Burst on deck though, but watch out. Eno's really good at grabbing that burst.
Yeah,
Oh,
especially
well,
since
dog
she
at
can just
least.
grab out of her hover dash.
Well, Hardy Snicker's got to be careful here because they do still have another round available. If they do lose this, they're not out. TTN, on the other hand, they... Ooh, it's getting close. Nice 2H come out there. Or not, it's a dead angle, rather. And that should open
Yeah.
things up. The cross-up is not actually real considering the way blocking works, but it does work out
There we
nonetheless.
go.
Hardy
And
Snicker
we got
taking a
it
life.
right.
Let's go.
Not a complete shutout.
Woo!
Right.
Can we get some pogs?
Oh,
Okay, now it's up to Team AB.
Saskatchewan's on the board.
Team AB, do you want to switch? Oh, and he's out of the lobby. TTN
Okay.
probably pretty tired. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna guess
Probably,
that.
Probably wants
I'm
his
done.
teammates to take the
TTN
spotlight
saying,
now.
I'm done.
I can't say I blame them. Maybe throw in as an anchor at the very end, but yeah, for now it's they've done enough. They've pretty much won this. They've taken 8 lives out from their opponents on their own. They've done their job.
Okay,
Yeah,
and it looks like Jack is coming in next because he's bored and he wants to play.
Okay, let's go,
All right.
Jack. This guy, Jack here,
Jack is looking
Basically
forward
eliminated.
to next week. That's what he's doing right now. Because next week's stream match is going to be Jack versus Hardy Snicker. That'll be the final match of the night before the teams tournaments this upcoming week. So make sure to tune in for some more of what we have coming up here. I gotta give him a new lobby link. Shit, I'm slow. Bad streamer, everybody. No. Bad streamer. Okay, no problem, and so here we go. Let's see how Jack does up against Saskatchewan.
Yeah. So XKCal for those of you not familiar.
So this is just going to be a preview for next week then. Little trailer.
Yeah. And looks like they're going to get into it here. Something to note about this matchup is that both of these players have, like, I believe that XCal started with Exerd, and I feel like Snicker started a bit earlier than that in terms of fighting games. But both, like, relatively, like, new school, right? Most of the players on the Alberta team, other than XCal, are old school players. They've been playing a very long time. But Snicker and XCal are newer players, right? Like, they're new age.
Yeah, they're 14ers.
They got the they can react.
Exactly.
Better than that's old boomers.
Yeah.
I know.
So
I mean, it's not that big of. That's like fighting games don't demand that much reaction time.
Yeah, I'm memeing guys.
Yeah. All right, Ghost coming out there.
Oh, that was an interesting conversion. Like
something a little bit interesting is that XCal's secondary is actually Zappa, so he does know this matchup quite well. There's a grand finals, I think, last week or the week before between him and Asian Boy Thunder for a Calgary bracket, where they took turns playing Soul versus Zappa before eventually doing Soul Mirrors.
Huh. Interesting practice choice. Well, at any rate, Hardy Snicker. Ooh. Got a decent shot of getting this round going.
But he's got sword out.
They have sword. They have sword again.
3 swords in a row.
Fafnir, however. Ooh, nice FD. Beautifully done. Saving the day. One good hit on either side. Oof.
The Hail Mary air special there from Zappa.
And it worked out. Hardy Snicker takes the round. Beautifully done. I thought I was watching a Dizzy player for a second there with that air shot.
Oh, nice. So we're
dog. Ooh, doesn't quite get the corner set up for the dog.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, wild throw grabbing his ghost. Still, though, that is another corner from XCal. Hardy Snicker got to find some way out of this. Gets air thrown as trying to escape.
Oh, okay. Very smart burst baiting there.
That was spicy.
That was a weird situation.
Oh, that's
still
same
ghost
combo.
Come out.
Interesting combo that I mentioned before. That's really cool.
Hardy Snickers clearly practiced their ghost setups.
Yeah, for sure. You can tell that he's definitely a Zappa player with those conversions.
Yeah, but they got one more round.
Yo, come on, Hardy Snicker. No disrespect to Jack XKCal, but I want to see Saskatchewan do well too.
Yeah. So very nice sword conversion, especially off the launch.
Interesting. I think he was trying to bait a burst too, yeah.
Well, didn't quite bait the burst, but it still got a decent amount of damage in. Oh, again, another wild throw coming in there.
How many
Snicker's soul?
Just one clean hit.
Yeah, right. Managed to get another ghost set up.
Yeah, Hardy Snicker really showcasing his ability to control these ghosts, the triplets.
Yeah, that is definitely a hard setup for Zappa.
Went for air grab, I believe. Oh, nice!
Sword coming in again. Oh, gets burst out though. Another sword return.
Come on.
Decent. 5 spirits so far. You need 8. Get 3 more. Don't get hit.
Oh, the DP.
They got hit.
Alrighty. And now it's up to Scrum.
Let's go,
so,
Scrum.
I don't have to wonder who's coming in this time. Let's see how Scrum does. Scrum, can you anchor? And in the chat, Twisted Balls hitting us up with the scam. It's true, it was a scam.
Oh, no Twisted Balls.
Well, I gotta give credit. I mean, Hardy Snicker at least got TTN out of life. It's on the board. It's not a complete wash.
Yes, indeed. TTN too strong.
Yeah, he was an issue. Definitely scary player to be up against.
Yeah, what a beast.
Yeah, we're gonna with him on the team and also Raptor on the team who plays Eno as well. We're gonna have to make sure we have our Axel.
Yeah, of course.
On deck.
Raptor can just counterpick the Holy Order Soul, who I believe is like his main, but he plays both at like top level for sure.
All right, Scrump, we got to see a 10-win streak. Let's go.
Pretty much.
Scrump.
Well, 9 win, but yeah.
Yeah, let's go 9 wins, easy.
Easy, 9 wins against some of the strongest players in North America.
Matchup, though.
Yeah.
We got Soul versus Order Soul. We just saw this a bit ago on stream.
Yep. Fashionable Order Soul versus Default Soul.
The fun matchup that I get to like not entirely be sure who won because it's hard to remember.
We got you back, don't worry.
Unfortunate burst.
Alright. Still, though, that's EXKCal taking it very early. Not going in the sidewind combos, though. RoboScrump getting a chance to get out of there. Goes to the anti-air predictably, but EXKCal playing super patient.
Yo, KCal hitting him with the SKD. Let's go.
There's
Go to
5H, though,
Jamaica
comes
with
in.
those combos. Let's go to the
Whoa.
beach.
2H.
2H clashing
Clashing.
with. That's a weird clash between that and the Volcanic Viper.
Well, given Volcanic Viper's weird hitbox, honestly, the Clash is probably the best thing RoboScrump could have expected.
Yeah, no, I mean it's definitely a good thing. All right,
Ooh,
grab it.
Nice throw off the
Drops
We're
the
gonna-
corner combo. No counter hit on the 2H, but a hit.
No RC on the 2H, though. Saving the meter for something else. Gotta use it fast, though. RoboScrump's only got 1 hit they
There
can
we
take.
go. That's
Fafnir
what he's
comes
spending
in.
on.
Oh, well, I like that they're spending it at least. But unfortunately, for them, EXKCal saw it coming.
It's always nice to see someone not die with all their meter.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, though, that's going to come down to whether or not they win the tournament. Because this, or not tournament, but rather the, well, set. Because this is set point right now.
Yo, I think he's
If
trying to show
EXKCal
us
takes
an
it,
Empire
they advance.
combo.
Oh, he
That
tried
was
to do a dust move.
They are. I got.
Can he-
Ooh, didn't quite get it. I think you can do Dust Salute, but it's really finicky. Like, you just might as well do Side Runner Loop instead. FP Side Runner coming out there to try to solidify it.
Like
First
charging up.
comes in. Well, that was perfect spacing. EXKCal to avoid the charge counter. And there's... Ooh, nice
Wake
Storm
up.
Viper.
Oh, is he gonna go for the? Oh, I was hoping to see the meme Dragon Assault. And with
Nah,
that,
it needs 100 meter.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
And with that,
that-
that is a win.
yeah.
So-
Alberta Goukens take it.
Yeah,
Dude.
congrats to the Alberta Goukens. Well played by the Saskagoon squad.
Yeah.
He took it
oh,
round. He took a life off of what seems to be the strongest team here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that's,
and so I'll just
So-
update this here.
And the Goukens move up ahead, and they're going to be facing against the Portland Meadowlarks 2 weeks from now.
Meadowlarks, yeah.
And next week we're going to be seeing the Seattle Soul Stealers versus the BC Killer Whales.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna throw up a real quick preview on the stream just for next week in general. I just have to just grab it here. Sorry, there we go. So here we have the next week's event. We've got Soul Bad Guy, XCal versus Hardy Snicker. That's gonna be our mainline event. That'll be the third match of the evening. Before that, we'll have RoboScrump returning from the Saskatchewan team here to play a Holy Order Soul Mirror against SSG Davon. And then our first match of the night is going to be Dark Matter versus True North. And
Oh, yeah, I
then-
played True North. I played True North last time in
Yeah,
this
you
series.
did. Indeed. He's gotten a lot better since then. And
Well, that was their first 4 games, so I imagine they will have.
Yeah. So we got the BC
Thoughts
Killer
never going for it,
Whales
though.
versus the Soul Stealers, and of course you're the team captain of the Killer Whales. Anything you want to say about the match, Nagai?
Man, I really like their logo. I really wish. I like that logo a lot. Their logo. Our logo's sick too, but man, they're
Theirs has
repping my
Dizzy on
character there.
it.
Just got, oh my god! And it's
So-
Starbucks. I love Starbucks. I really hope we're gonna have good games going.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really good. We got. I gotta make sure I get not Starbucks coffee that day. Maybe that'll be a debuff to me.
Get blends. Get blends.
There you go. Yeah. So, what I need, so it's gonna be interesting. Guys, just tune on next week. Check it out. It's gonna be really exciting. We got Twisted Balls in there too, so he's always exciting to watch. So it's gonna be really, really fun match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, otherwise, it seems to be basically it. So, Well, thank you all the players for playing. Congratulations to the Alberta Goukens for advancing in the tournament.
Yep.
Otherwise, that is it. So thanks, Jawa, for organizing it and also helping out with the commentary near the end. Thank you, Nagai, for coming in to commentate, and thanks to all of you for watching.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm just gonna drop this in the chat real quick. I'm just tweeting it out. And it's just gonna be the promo poster for the next week's event. I'm just posting it, sorry. And make sure you guys all retweet that so that people come and tune in. And we'll see you next week. So thanks everybody. Give me a follow here on Twitch, over on my Twitter, and be ready to see the VODs for this up on YouTube. I'll upload them tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you guys all next time.
Take care, guys.